girlfriend is here. My Indomie coconut pie is here. Where you they go? And I'm suspecting you this Friday. Where you they go when you dress?
Things are happening.
Hey,
Things are happening.
people are suspecting.
Let me stay small with you.
Can you imagine? Oh, my love.
Okay.
Set your mouth.
If I
me send you
knock your glasses
sweet
over your
Corona.
eye.
Let me send you Corona.
Wait till they talk. No, I don't want Corona.
Okay, so you don't even know it's Toyota Corona.
I don't want them.
Yeah, why are you just shouting?
Nah.
You don't even know if it's Toyota Corona.
I
want
don't
to
need
send
any
to you.
Corona anyhow. Corona, hola.
Come, where are you?
This-
I'm suspecting you.
Even me, I suspect
You want to
myself.
go and spread something.
Even me. Excuse me.
You want to go and spread
Excuse me.
something.
What do you mean by that?
You can go and spread love now. Why are you always agitated?
I'm not spreading. I don't spread love, by the way.
What do you spread?
What
do you spread?
Animosity, anger.
Is that what you spread?
That's what I spread.
Wickedness.
Really, weak. I agree. I collect them.
Oh, come, task force. Come and investigate.
Okay, I'm off.
Come and investigate this girl. How can you just?
You need to be quarantined, honestly. The way I see,
I've told my wife for next week.
Maybe you wear Chelsea clothes. I hear say footballers don't catch this.
No,
thing.
now only Otsinodo catch them.
And I need spread them to everybody. Plus the fans of footballers, so plus footballers, everybody.
Even the ball, self carry them. Everything carry them. Go post. All of us carry them.
I made a mistake. Sorry, sir.
I'll miss you, darling. Take care. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, my girlfriend, she has to go on official assignment, but I will miss her. But no shaking. We there. See, this is the time we need God pass. You hear me? He pain me. Yesterday I did listen to Daddy OPM, Apostle Chibus Ochinyere. Now in the talk, make people come one night to get married. No, this is not the time for getting married. This is the time to fight Corona. One night,
but we just talk.
Operation
We just
Corona
talk.
die.
We just talk. Say Corona the fear now. So why we need to pray?
Okay, so you don't
against-
even need to worry.
You don't need
yourself.
to worry himself.
We have to cover ourselves. Oh yeah, start it. Hey.
I am covered by the
blood of Jesus. Nobody can harm. Coronavirus no go fit. I can covered by the blood of Jesus. I'm an overcomer. Put him down that one self. The blood of Jesus, the blood that conquer Corona. The blood of Jesus, that you go do.
More open church now.
Say what?
More open church.
We will start to coronavirus killer ministry. We don't hammer. We'll start them. Coronavirus die ministry.
Most start church.
International church.
Most start church.
The only problem is now you go to preach. I go head the ushering department. Yes, you go to preach. You go to preach. God told Naaman to go and bath 7 times and his body clean. So you bring 7 offering. Your body don't well. Hi, Jesus. See money. You have vision. Where have you been since? Jay, come, His Excellency. You need to come and hire this guy. He is a thinker. Let him be thinking like they are thinking for Lagos governor. Let him be thinking for you.
But think Today FM will give us free time to put our ministry on air.
Yes,
on radio.
we go do them every morning between 6 and 6:30. Corona Killer Squad. Hey, oh boy, we don't hammer. We just come every morning. You bring your anointing oil, 30,000. Now we go pray.
Only water.
No, we go first do. I don't know if you do coconut because coconut don't cost now. So we do Odara. One night with do Dr. Jesus, we'll do a physician. One night with physician Jesus. Then we know if you do coconut night. So we'll just do Odara night so that everybody go fear for them. Then when you come tell you say anointing or we go carry go to kill Corona. My guy.
We go blow.
Which kind of motor you go like to buy when you hammer?
I don't go and buy Toyota Corona. Shall I find out?
Me too, self. I don't go on like to buy. I don't even want to buy anything where follow Corona. I go kuma buy trailer at once. I go kuma crush the devil.
Yes. You think
buy
I
trailer. That one where they carry cow. And crush. Oh, the spirit is high this morning. People of Port Harcourt, we are here. Everywhere when they hear us from. I'm here with Kalada. Annie has gone on official duty. She has gone to breastfeed our children, to do baby friendly for our children. So it's an official duty. We cannot keep her here because there are so many people that are lacking nutrient from breastfeeding. So she has gone to to help us to send out to some less privileged breast sufferers. breast milk sufferers to go and help us. So this morning, I'm here with Kalada. I'm expecting my guy. We have a lot of things to talk, from Sanusi to start from the beginning. I want to address His Excellency. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Barrister Nyesom Wike, Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, GS, what is that? CON. What is that?
GSSRS.
No. Yeah, no GSSRS. No, I don't write that. That POS. Now they are one face. Pillar of Sport. Pillar of Sport Africa.
Yeah,
POS. Now they are one face.
Something like that.
Yeah, now they go. Now they are one post. Your Excellency, you be POS. You will not be the POS of money. You will a Pillar of Sports Africa. POSA 7. Now they supposed to call them. But Your Excellency, now just last week, now you bring out what did they call them? Commissioner for Sports. And now they say that they go National Sports Festival. From National Sports Festival, I did hear yesterday for news where people they complain, say now the man where cheat them last year or 2 years ago, where everybody knows say now this man I be the cheater. Say now the same man now they carry come, make it still continue the cheating. You know, since I get anointing for cheating, like say our own government who wants support the cheating. So now the same man they bring come back. Now, first of all, they say 24 boxers. Now we expect to go.
Okay.
But now only 4 they go. 2 boys, 2 girls. Supposed to be 12 boys, 12 girls. Now supposed to go. Swimmers, they don't even reach anything. Athletics, say if I will not do anywhere. Meanwhile, people where they fear us, where would they give Bege, Edo and Delta? Say they don't rehearse and practice since 19 election. You know 19 election, 4 years, 19 election. They don't rehearse. Say to this one, when I don't see anything. Delta don't take consistent for how many years now for first position. We know if he goes check. What did they do? Qu'est-ce que c'est la douée? Qu'est-ce que c'est la douée? Version avec les sportifs.
No be best way first go police station in case.
My dad, now you don't know the better that are the win since. That are the police stations. In fact, they sleep for police station. In fact, they be DPOs.
Their time don't pass. No worry.
Delta. They don't call.
Their time to don't. You know, say like I tell you, no be best way start race they win them.
Okay.
So as we don't take our time now, no starting time.
No starting time. Now one carry only 4 people go. Out of the 4 people, we expect say how many gold we go win for boxing.
No be Superman beat all the people finish. Only 4 people go.
We get Superman for Rivers.
For inside the 4 people, yeah.
I go beat everybody.
Everybody.
But any beat everybody now only 1 gold didn't go carry. I think no. Only 1 gold now ain't go carry. They know say all the people who don't beat now ain't go give them gold. Only 1 gold now ain't go carry. Now, my problem with this, pillar of sports. Me, I have been in this state since how many years now? For this present government, I no see and make anybody challenge me. I no see anything where they on ground for sports, for any sport development. I no see apart from Madrid Academy.
Now sports with that.
No wait, that one for me na PPP.
But na sports with
that.
PPP,
I beg. That one na private. Why we go live everywhere here? They go Madrid Academy. I think the building now for how many years now? I'm not even sure. Say they don't even take off. They don't take off. Madrid Academy. What did they do?
In the academy, the
I know be children Madrid, go there. With the talk of youth, they talk of youth. Waiting be the youth empowerment.
You go catch them young
now. Waiting be the youth. I think when they campaign, when we they campaign, both all the parties that they talk say we will do something for the youth, and now the youth have carried the election for head pass. Now youth now vote the election. Now waiting day for youth for sports. You know why they talk this thing? Every morning. And they go D-line. Get one field where they call the Buku field for D-line. You go see boys from Monday to Sundays. Different group of boys they come play with talents, with different kind of skills. I never see. Maybe I know day. Maybe I feel don't sleep. You understand? You get one time where they do Governor's Cup. They hear them, Commissioner's Cup, this cup, inter schools. You see the hear am?
No.
Or not report anything like that?
No.
You understand? Now the way to engage for that D-line now, I don't see D-line football FC. There is a Rumola FC. There is a Igboshimini. As in all boys that put themselves together to want to showcase their talent. There is nothing on ground. Before now, they say they get Sharks feeder team, we they get Sharks feeders team, we they get Dolphin feeders team. Now where they don't merge the two of them now to Dog Shark or Shark Fin. Now you don't make them to Shark Fin now. Now the two of them now. No, I never hear anything say the feeders team or the feeder team of this club they produce. See, what did they call Callum? This boy we get for Chelsea now, Odoi. I see him for Chelsea feeders team. Kevin De Bruyne, for play for Man City. I see him there. What with that Yoruba boy? We be in the Chelsea. We be in the Chelsea. That Yoruba boy. We play England. We play for under 20. We be one of the most valuable waiting.
I don't remember his name.
He play for the youth feeders team. Tammy Abraham. All of them. And it remain one person. What now the title say there is what they call growth, movement. Now we want to go start academy. Academy now maybe from age 1 to maybe 16 or 18. You understand? There are boys we don't pass that age. We no fit enter that side. You understand? That one no me say they don't get future.
No. See, this thing get us a be. You know, if you look at from one angle, because you need to catch them young, like I talk first. You say nothing there on ground, so I think they try build the ground first, so before you go put something on the ground.
Okay. Wait first. The only thing we popular here, I don't only talk football because me I be footballer and I dey go see football. You know how many sports where they reach. I think when you count sports where it should be about 100 and something sports. And for Olympic and all those things, they do like almost 48 or 49 sports. Now, in all this one, tell me now, I think there is cricket, there is boxing. What you don't hear? Say, River State government sponsor
in they put something on ground.
Judo. River State sports government in conjunction with do lawn tennis. River State is collaboration with this. Do this one. Waiting. Your Excellency, I dey talk from my mind though. I no see anything on ground for sports. I no see. Now, our brother Honorable Bumayaye don't come back again. Waiting day for ground. Waiting be the blueprint. You want to be a commissioner of sports? Give me, if I make you commissioner for sports, what will you do? Don't be saying now to appoint and God say you be my friend. No. Give me, okay, see, I want you to be this. What can you put on ground? Make the first bring the blueprint, I be the white paper. I don't know what they call them. Say, see, if you make me, it just be like say they want to employ you for work. They go tell you, what do you think you want to come and add to this our company? Our company don't already they do well, but if we employ you, what are you bringing to the table? You can't tell us say if now employ me, I go make sure say all of our competitors they fall. Street strategy. You understand? But if all these things are because of say okay you are loyal to me, you have been following me, yeah come and take this one, then you no go work. They will come loyal next election. I don't know, but my for to be fair. Don't dey inside sport for a long time. I think now 5th time now. You understand? So I don't know whether other person know they show interest for sport, for the states. So we say only him one. Don't stay this long. You understand? Don't stay this long. Only him one. And it's supposed to say because of person where you don't try 5 times. River State supposed to be number 1 because when they call you seasoned commissioner, there's a difference between seasoned journalists. You don't do that for a long time. So it's a seasoned commissioner for sports. I don't see. I have seen. So it should be able to, without any stress, cross leg like this, they make things happen. Commissioner for sports, easy. Like every other, what do they call them? Every other parastatal. Easy. But in own, we say, in don't dey there, this is the 5th time. Now, without, no need any training. He know what he's supposed to do. So, now to put them on ground, say, things they happen. for this state, I don't see any state where suppose they pass us for sport because we get person we don't over sabi, we know every nook and
cranny.
And what they call them that?
Crane.
Cranes. You know every nook and crane. He don't sabi everywhere. So nothing supposed they new to them. My own be say in my little time where I never see anything on ground for sports. In fact, the only people who don't bring glory, I know say governor be honor some children, we go bring trophy come. I know some small children. Chinese Cup. No be government sponsor them. They collect the thing on their own come. Then governor can't honor them. They are not sponsored by government. Those kind of things. See, look at you get some Anambra children we go for one science company competition abroad. I don't know whether you hear that story. Some 4 or 5 girls. They invent one thing where they go showcase them for abroad.
Okay.
When they bring them back, now the government don't take them over. You understand? They use their brain now to know what they can also bring, develop. Put them under the tutelage of a seasoned scientist. Say, okay, now, see what these girls have been able to do on their own. Now you will work with these girls. These people will work with you to make sure, say, Anambra bring out. You know, go surprise tomorrow when they say Anambra they assemble Anambra sports car. Anambra sports car. Because now they're already they put something in place. We go mix say these girls have science and technology.
And but at the same way we don't open Real Madrid Academy now. You don't think I'm from that angle.
Now me say so we go do football.
And we'll go open another academy. No.
Now they tell you now.
We'll go open cricket academy.
Oh, which question we go call that one?
India Cricket Academy.
Indian West.
India.
I mean, Russia. Now you see them because my question be say that they open academy. Academy now only football be sports. That is my question.
But I don't think
now
we'll
only
go open
football be
academy for every sport.
So now we get boxing academy. Like say Go TV they do Lagos Go TV boxing this thing in the collaboration with DSTV and Lagos State government. Now they see that kind of thing.
That's small. I say I don't tell you say I don't tell you say see no do gra for
hello. You say now waiting.
The governor no want do gra.
Now waiting.
That's small.
Now 50 year we do.
Small.
You get 2.5.
Small.
Only 2.5 now remain. What did they talk? Small. In after 5 years. I hear you.
Like I tell you, they build the ground. You know, say you know go people something on the ground until you build the ground. So we got to build academy.
So now top water now with this things.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The spirit is moving to and fro, and the land is without form and his voice.
Let me leave that one.
Okay.
I want to say congratulations to I think na LMA local government. They say they commission their own market to complete and commission them over the week. Congratulations to LMA people. Congratulations to allocate to our own market.
Ballot.
Ballot in our own market.
Ballot. You don't see the only way market when market they want share market now they need do balloting during election we need to see ballot. We need to see ballot and ballot people. We need to see ballot and ballot people. The only during market sharing. Now they see ballot people.
Say bring your birth certificate, bring your mother's birth certificate, bring
your voter's card, your BVN.
Allocations of father's marriage certificate. Oh God. Hey, Jesus Christ. People did that market where they sell since now. They sabi themselves. They know themselves. So me where they market since 1977. Now because I no pick yes. That means say you don't finish for me. For market where they since
your time don't pass.
Oh no. See, sometimes I know they understand some things, but sometimes they understand because they say the people where they allocate the market to that time, they are not tenants. I mean, they are not owners. They were tenants. They pay rent. Even if they pay rent and they no be owner, they no come to claim say na their market. They come to say this one where I been there. Give me back. I go continue to they pay you.
Yeah.
We go continue to they pay you.
Yeah.
But make it be say, see where are they? Give me back the place. Ma continue to they pay you. Nobody come carry here someday where somebody they talk for you to say, and the market is not their own. They are not the owners. They are tenants on the market. We no quarrel with you. Our talk be say, give us where we dey. We'll continue the payment. Before fire burn, we know they pay. We dey now.
It can't be like saying a person plan the fire so that they could do balloting system.
You understand? Now, the people go they regret in their life why fire first burn the place. They go they regret in their life.
You know, they lose their property. They lose their money. They lose their shop. They lose almost everything. Livelihood, everything.
Now, waiting me at the talk 2 weeks ago. I be no day. Wait, I be no day. Okay, now 2 weeks ago I be no day. I did last week. Why they talk that go now? This 4 weeks ago now. I talk. I'm say when I say make people bring documents. That is the receipt, the allocation. Do you know that some people everything where they get this side of market?
True.
So that if me, where they collect money, come ask you, say, okay, but now you never pay.
You go bring your thing,
I don't pay, see my receipt, see my paper. So some people, everything born inside that market. So they don't get anything to verify.
The market management, with their own people, with their own allocation, with their
they
own
go the same place.
Documentation.
They get market leaders. Now, what thing I want to talk, they have market leaders. There's somebody, I think when I dey hear for radio, say when they be want do election, the chairman of the market come meet all of them, say the traders raise money, how they take know them, how they take, they say they promise them, say they go build that market, so they give their votes because they need that market badly, say they contribute almost 5 million. I no want talk past myself. Now the market for fruit garden, the market for my one, they get market leaders.
Every market get market leader.
Where you know your people where they the market. So you need to liaise with the people where they will be market leader to give them back their market. Not be to do balloting. Not be to do balloting. You do verification, fine. But that balloting, the people will get the where they will be market leaders go come say this one on a no one for this market. Wait, okay, madam, what did they sell? They sell tomato people. This woman they sell for my one. They go say no. They go say yes. Then you know whether the person qualify or you no qualify. Then that is.
They talk. I come and not talk.
Then they go no.
Interrupt. I'm not interrupting him. He's talking.
No, you don't interrupt. You say you. We don't know who be you.
No be you, Kunle.
You now you. You now us.
Him. All the things the doctors now.
Relax. Okay.
Make him continue. Come on, let's continue.
What are you saying? They know they talk. Like person we want.
Come continue. I dey drag my one bed and pass go back house.
My guy, stop.
No be 2 minutes. Be a house to stay away. They say, well, if you don't stay for house, I think you the girl like.
Don't worry now.
I think the girl like.
We go balance light.
I dey see lights.
We go balance.
We go balance lights. 3 a.m. now sleep. You don't get generator. Where the petrol money? Buy fuel. You know say coronavirus. Go fire. Go fire fuel. 50 liters. I think give you 2 fine.
Everybody we no mind.
50 liters.
Everybody no mind. We no mind. We are tired of 6,000 naira for 20 liters. We are tired.
My friend, how much they buy every day? They go give you, my friend. They say go fire. You know, no be your generator no be diesel. No, the diesel on my security don't be engine. Good. Now you have fuel. No problem. Go fire. My friend go give you 20 liters. 800 naira. Now go carry from Borokri, New Road, go reach here. That is problem. No, you say the supplier. I say go give you. No supply.
No, you go okay. Say come collect.
See, I know I'll add 200 for you. I don't tell you now. I don't come. Kule, sorry to call the market. No, I don't call. See, but I call people. People they listen to me, they know where they refer to. I don't want to call the name. It's a dealer. In fact, as it stands so, you don't go conference of fire. No. River State government.
Okay.
What conference?
For modular setting.
Basically, no vessel. See this market is there.
Yeah.
No vessel. We don't ballot. We don't call the result. The winners are there. In this election, balloting. No tribunal.
Some people have said
no
appeal.
People have said aye. No Supreme Court, so they don't go by their faith. Now,
they don't go for
Obi-Wan. It's done. Now, River State government, come, you see this government where we there. Their thinking no be here. Wisdom. they finish their thinking.
In advance.
Solomon see, now no say Solo has small grandmama lineage. Small lineage pass through my phone near Wiki area. Come move down to Bobo side.
Nah, Solo ancestors.
Why you talk like
They're the
that?
ancestors.
Why you say Nana you know say?
Nana no say Solo wisdom pass through my phone. And grandmama passed through when they were moving.
Wetin happen?
Sisters waiting my phone, no be here.
God, wisdom won't kill my phone. Wisdom won't kill wicked compound. Wisdom. God, forever. River State government has a big reach on their own sit down. Say economical summit.
Wetin summit?
Economical summit.
It's normal now.
Very good. And that's a wisdom won't kill them. Wisdom don't free.
Wisdom plenty. We don't first do ease of doing business.
Leave that side. No, we bring them. No, we bring them.
No, for that
Now,
wisdom.
Buhari bring you. The end for Dara side. What do you know?
Wisdom of doing business. I mean, easy way
No,
of doing
easy.
business in
God,
Rivers State.
nobody has said. Now, wisdom, as we speak so, they gather. The egos are gathering for Delta Hotel. Imagine we had
Delta Hotel. Or the hall. Or the hotel.
the hall now. Don't forget the hall.
The hall fine now.
That hall, I think.
You don't see the hotel rooms.
I leave that side. That side, they pay monthly now. They pay. If you want to stay there for a month, maybe give 1,000 a day. So you go pay company. See where the economic summit of River State they go hold Delta Hotel in the conference. Now what will be the summit cool? By 10 o'clock it go start. They say make every experience
Fire.
dealer.
Yes, man. I hear that.
If you know
Go fire.
you experience
Fire.
fire.
Proprietors.
If you know
Proprietors.
proprietors. If you know you experience it,
Are you
fire.
serious?
Yes,
If you know you experience
Nah, lie.
it, experience.
No,
wait
be the
now.
thing with job as a company.
If you know you are,
I hear
yeah,
that this morning.
you
From
experience.
Modular refinery.
And then what's it?
Modular.
Modular.
They don't call it fire now.
What is it?
But not the English
that
English
is the
word.
pidgin.
English
Oh,
word for
this
that.
of not the pigeon.
That is the English name
The
of
botanical
both
name.
fire.
The botanical name. For
Then the broken
Modular.
or pidgin English or local name is Bob Fire.
Come.
Now
If modular
they are
refinery
and they
people,
come now
if modular refinery people want meet
and they come.
and do conference, it's a nice move.
And did we complain?
But not go fire.
Did
No,
you have
it's a mock fire.
Not go fire.
Okay, modular refinery experience. You know there are people for this state who don't get like 8 years, 10 years experience of fire. They said today economic summit from the commissioner for
Energy.
will be there. It's your brother,
Oh,
a good man,
what's his name?
commissioner for energy. Wait, too. Good man name.
No, this guy, Peter Mede,
Peter Mede, Dr.
Dr.
Peter
Peter
Mede
Mede.
will be there.
who was of Kagote.
Of Kagote, defunct Kagote.
Defunct Kagote.
Yeah, he will
No, him don't defunct. The Kagote still
be.
there.
Still the him defunct.
Him don't hand over.
Okay, of a defunct member of Kagote.
No, handed over member of Kagote.
God bless you. He will be there.
He want to do fire.
The same modeling
Modular.
Modular.
referral. Not all the people who get experience conquer that River State government chaired by the deputy governor
I
to
like that one.
discuss.
True, I like
Now
that.
to discuss where they go to site the Kofia refinery and who supposed to collect the Kofia refinery.
That's not true. That's not the agenda. Stop that.
What is the agenda? You don't hear the agenda.
Is that the agenda?
Now what did they go discuss now?
Nah lie.
He said na lie how?
Don't lie
Okay,
here.
the modalities of the Kofia refinery.
Nah
na wetin?
lie. Modular refinery is different from fire refinery.
Okay, modular. The arrangement and the giving and the licensing
lie.
of collecting crude oil for the modular. No be wetin they go to discuss there as
Na
a
lie.
summit. When they finish, they submit it.
Nah lie.
So they submit it.
Nah
lie.
Big lie.
Okay, what thing did they do there?
Those kind of conferences, they need to go discuss how to share crude oil.
I thought
they
they
crude oil.
license.
No, I think what they
People
want
to
to
collect
say.
license.
I think they want to.
And
But
start the refinery. Where they go site them? They say
Yes.
no. Opopo can get my group of Opopo.
Can you man no dey for Opobo?
Okay, sorry. Opopo elite.
Elite no dey for Opobo.
Waiting there.
All Opobo people na elite.
Okay, title holders association of Opopo.
Or they need to do business like that for Opobo.
They say that they send somebody to go represent. They want one
Opobo
refinery.
get different
Opopo
bodies.
refine.
Opobo know they do.
Opopo refine. Oh, okay. Okay, refine.
Now you're talking.
see,
Okay,
this morning,
refinery.
everybody, this
Since
morning.
the labor refinery don't take their own.
See, as
we
I
don't
hear-
want drag. Okay, refinery.
See, as I hear the news this morning, my thoughts really go there, because if they gather them really, because they no go feed. If to say na something wey state fit do, you say okay, make all the fire people come, let us set up our own refinery, make we dey do, but we no go fit do because na federal crude.
They say they go give the license.
And now they talk now. Okay, they go give the license.
Now state
So
dey
who
give
get
license.
who get the crude?
Na federal.
na
Na our
na
crude.
so they no go fit do am
excuse me.
Na our
state
crude.
wise.
Are we discussing the conference already?
No, it's
No.
on. We are trying to see the agenda.
What the concern us using? They explain it for
In
that
the
vaccine.
No, me I no
Who
really
that
know.
was government money?
Me, I dey find the purpose.
We serve one.
The purpose of the gathering, how they ask.
What is wrong with you?
Say, excuse me.
That's why you don't like economy.
Ma ask you now one simple question. I don't see one black man with coronavirus.
Everyone,
I'm coming.
We're
I know.
yes,
I know.
yes.
we're
Yes,
modular
yes,
refinery.
yes.
Where?
For England.
Abi.
Everyone,
Yeah.
we're modular
Along
refinery.
Odoi.
No
He's a
carry us
black
go.
No, you get what we do United States.
Don't worry,
Nigeria man. Nigeria man.
we'll go
Wait
to
till
Corona.
now.
Don't
I'm
carry us
coming.
go there.
No,
Finish
I
this
want to
one.
make my point. I
Oh,
don't
what
want to
is
make
your
my
point?
point.
Go ahead.
This is the problem we have in this modular something. Allow people to make their point. My point is,
So what
the whole of Italy,
what you are saying is
how many people
modular.
they quarantine? How many people they hospitally?
Over 1,000.
Go to your point.
No,
1,000.
they don't close.
Everyone go to your
Yeah, they
point.
don't close
I'm
Italy.
coming. You know, allow me. I think since they talk, you not talk. Oh.
Go to your
Over
modular.
scatter something
over
now.
1,000
We know the
cases
scatter. We talk
confirmed.
modular.
Confirmed cases 1,000. We go all through. The Italian man where they talk for Nigeria. We in picture. Let me see my point. My point is this: somebody must work. Make work.
Okay.
If not, they go say no work.
What is that? What kind of? Repeat it what you are saying and explain it. What is somebody must walk? Make walk. What is
If not,
that?
they go say no work. It's a rhyme pattern. All those musicians, they say they rap artists. They need to come make a right rap for them.
What is somebody must walk? Make
Minister,
walk.
Minister for
Could you have that thing now?
that China phone, Namoya something now. Minister for
They try
Health.
to work
you know how much they vote out for coronavirus from federal government.
Commissioner for waiting now.
I'm coming. The vote out is 23 billion, Abi. Where no Nigeria where it don't catch. Nothing they do for airport.
where the money.
Efeneba.
I'm coming.
Did they do something?
If you not announce say a catch Italian man only they see in picture.
Take us to
I'm
Modular
coming now.
before we go Corona.
Will 23 billion come out? There was Ebola time here. Now Tekana brother, our brother too. We cannot deny him now.
Who be that?
Ebola.
Sam.
Who?
Samsung. Samsung. Pack.
Samson pack at time Ebola no. dey.
Ebola na give them man and carry people and go build them more.
You forget.
Stop not rubbish.
Again, I
And
don't
go.
forget.
Now you can way more people mad. I talk like this now. How you take forget? You know how many billion will come out? How many rivers people die? None. How many rivers people catch? None. So now, if commissioner back to
Do quick.
modular refinery.
Modular nowadays.
If commissioner say you want discuss modular refinery,
No only commissioner, deputy governor join.
work.
Na she be chair.
Back
she
to
be
what
the
I
chair-
talk.
chairperson.
Work must work. Make it be like say work. If not, it will be like say work, no work. That's the point.
Which kind? Repeat it again.
Work must work. Make it be like say work. If not, it will be like say work, no work. Incredible. You know that me and you can start a conference. If we get sponsorship,
Summit. After all, we are doing plenty summit when
When you get ready, we did all kinds of summit. All kinds of summit. Where we submit all those things. I don't know who submit the papers. So now modular refinery. Work must work.
You see this modular refinery.
My problem now, who go collect license?
Now you're talking.
Who don't
go why we discussing?
Who don't go collect license?
Because I've been there one conference for presidential with NMPC. One of their subsidiaries being organized.
So what the commissioner for energy? He don't get number.
I get a number now.
Come give me the number, call him.
What you want to call him for?
What is the sharing formula?
It's not what you have to ask him.
No BIM will give you license. The federal government will give license.
Now, what did they discuss now? So we want to know our own part. Funky for we have tried in this state to have one refinery.
They won't do balloting.
Chiniki. It's not possible. Give me his number, Dr. Mede.
What do you want to ask her?
Furthermore, are you the commissioner of this energy and power source or something?
Can we leave this commissioner alone?
Why? He's a public servant. Now we put her there. Now he put himself. Give me number, Dr. Mede's number.
Why must I give?
Let us give me. If you have it, I don't have it. Give me his number. Let me find out the modalities of sharing the modular refinery. Let us know who they collect.
The number don't.
Who did they collect? Now plan go collect or the refinery go. We want to know the modality. Give me. Let me call his number.
Again.
How can you say such a thing?
I define I'm true.
Well, give me the deputy governor number.
I don't get madam number.
You don't even get madam number. Which other commissioner? Igbis, who be Igbis Stamina? Dr. Igbis Stamina?
No be okere guy.
I don't know.
Igbis.
Igbis Stamina commissioner.
Commissioner for waiting.
Commissioner for
no, we still get time now. Wait.
No, 46.
How many minutes do they get? How can it be 15 minutes? Depends on how much. Anyway, not for air.
All right. Good morning, brothers. We have.
Now coming back to this topic.
We have guests here, so make we listen to you, okay? You're welcome. This is from.
Allow them to talk themselves.
Jama Live Airport Globals Limited.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Let's go.
When I'm from Germany, come.
German what?
Jama Live.
German life.
Jama
Life.
Jama.
Now my compound.
Are you from Africa?
No, we're not from Ogun.
So we just take our compound name, go register without letting us know. German compound. And my chief there for UPT down.
Maybe Tekana no say he be director for the company.
I'm not the director. How can I be a director of my own compound? See Mr. Trouble.
Small boy like him.
The chief of Jama. He there for UPT, my chief. What do I come for talk?
Actually, good morning, listeners. We're here with good news for everybody for Port Harcourt here. Jama Life, like we said, EPA Global, non-governmental organization, international organization that is here to empower people on skill acquisition.
Correct.
And give you financial freedom.
Skill acquisition now will like pass. That financial freedom, they not easy.
And now through skill acquisition, how you go get financial freedom? Waiting Jama Life they do. Jama Life say, may you come join us with token amount of 2,000 naira. That 2,000 naira is one-time registration. It will afford you to be exposed to experts that will come and teach you on how to acquire skills. Skills like if you want to build solar, to have solar electricity. Skill like if you want to know how to bake cake. Skill like if you want to know how to do electrical work. Anything you can talk about. We have experts that will come from time to time. That 2,000 naira once you register is one time. Anytime where would they do that kind training, you are eligible to be coming every now and then. And with that, it will expose you to other incentives, which we don't want to be saying much here. When you come, you go see. Some of you said, do you believe that with that 2,000 naira, when you attend our program, you're exposed to all those things, you can actually get a house with time. It looks like no be na joke, but not true. Jama Life, na company where we say we don't get any product where they sell low, na service with the render. And with that service, from that service, you'll be exposed to a whole lot of things like we're saying. And as you continue, Jama Life say when they come and you invite your friends to come too, they still pay you interest for every 2,000 person where they come with 2,000 naira, then give you 10% interest. That interest is 200 naira. It looks small, but that interest, by the time it starts accumulating, it becomes something. And we say this thing now for everybody. 2,000 naira no be na small money to a lot of people. But that 2,000 naira no be something where you go pay and you go see they ask you money for it again. It's not a Ponzi scheme. Just come and join. It's a club that wants to empower people, and we know how the situation of Nigeria today. Today, work no day. But with this thing, when you begin to do all this thing, to acquire all this knowledge and meet people and continue to promote Jama Life, your life go change.
Bros, which year this company come this Nigeria?
2017, and the company is registered with CAC.
2017.
Yes.
3 years now. Where are they since?
Now Lagos.
Lagos.
Yes. You know, say anything where they come Nigeria, Lagos and Abuja. Now they with these things, and things they happen.
Talk.
So just to add to what my brother has said, Jama Life Global Helper, like he said, it's a skill acquisition, skill acquisition company. You know, they will empower you to be able to help yourself, you know, so that you can become useful to yourself and at the same time to society. We can teach you how to install inverters. We can teach you how to install solar panel. We can teach you how to like salon business. We can also teach you how to wed. We can teach you how to handle poultry. We can also teach you fishery. Everything about agriculture. Just any business you think of that needs a required skill, we are into it. We'll be there for you because we have experts in the house. Every Saturday of every weekend is our training days at Artillery, our main admin office in Port Harcourt. Jama Life Global Helper is in every state of Nigeria, in every local government in this country, and it's in every country in Africa, and also in the Middle East, in Europe, in America. So we have a presence in over 200 countries. It's a reputable company that is partnered with quite a lot of big-time companies like Diamond Bank, now Access Bank, Hyundai, ShopRite, First Bank, so many companies. If we are a Ponzi, these people would not have been part of us. So it's a process that empowers you until you become a professional.
Bros, make I ask one question now. Just as the listeners, they listen now, they find where they go take reach on now. So as they know reach on, I would say would they interested? So Moko will ask one question. You talk about welding. No vessel. If I come now, come bring 2,000 naira, come register. No go train me to become a welder. Welding job to become a professional welder, no be one day, no be one Saturday. It takes so much money and time to train a welder. With other skills, one of talk. With this 2,000 naira, our people they listen to how 2,000 naira go take make me a professional welder. Where I go company, go say I be welder. I beg.
Yes, as you have heard from other of our colleagues.
But if you want to speak pidgin service, it's allowed. It's allowed.
Because black they hook you.
Is that right? As my colleagues have said, Jama Life Helpers Global, we base on trainings, skills, human capital development.
Now they ask now.
So with that your 2,000 naira, you have qualified to learn any skill of your choice. We are not going to charge you the equal amount of what you're supposed to pay for that particular skill. For example, currently now, solar installation training is going on. And people that register with just 2,000 naira, they are learning it. And if you are to learn solar installations and maintenance out there, you are not going to use only 2,000 naira to learn it. But because of under the umbrella of this Jama Life Helpers Global, you'll be able to learn those skills. It's not, if you participate in learning solar installation and you want to learn popcorn production, organic, yes, Organic.
Popcorn.
Yes.
Popcorn now.
Okay. This popcorn where they carry corn do the children they chop.
Yes.
Continue.
Organic soap production, hairdresser, perfume, beauty therapy. So many things you learn. After you finish that one, you want to learn other one. You still qualify because you're a member of this company. Without your one-time payment of just 2,000 naira, you have qualified to learn any skill of your choice. As far as the training is going on in our office, you qualify.
Excuse me, make I clarifying question so that you go understand them clearly. I, Tekena Yala, me. I come join Jama Global Helper. I pay 2,000.
2K.
I want learn welding. No, now go bring all the electrolytes. What do they call that? Electrolytes. No, now go bring the welding machine. No, now go bring all those things. That's one.
I go take work.
Now, I come this Saturday. I pay 2,000. When I say now one time, I no go pay again. Will only that one Saturday electrolyte qualify me, or how long I get right
to learn the
thing of the Sabia? That's an example. Popcorn all know hard because I know I go chew down the popcorn by myself. Even the capital low, the profit will go chew and down.
Okay. Make I answer that question. You know, say we talk, say Jama Life, now non-government organization.
Okay.
See the money where they pay, no be the money where they pay. Now they give you the skill where you go get. People they where they partner with us. You understand?
Okay.
That money will make you join the organization. You are qualified to be part of the organization. So the training, as long as the training is going on, you are qualified to be part of the
as
training.
Long, like how many years?
How many months on or years or 30 at least welder?
More you
welder now.
Like welding now, we will train you for 3 months.
Okay.
You understand? When the training they go on, you are qualified to be part of it because the money where they take train. No be the money where you pay, now they take train. People they where they
they bring the electrolytes.
Everything where you need.
And to add to what you are saying, it's a continuous thing.
Training.
It's a continuous process because you know at every now and then people are joining.
Okay, by batch.
Yes, people are joining. Okay. So every time you join, every training that is going on, you join from there. So for the wedding, for example, is something that is continuous. It's not like you are done and then we stop, we go. You understand? So there is continuous, continuous process as far as the company.
Based on this, your continuity. Based on they get 15 minutes, remain 3 minutes. Based on your continuity.
They don't talk address everywhere.
Based on your continuity, I learn welding. 3 months, I don't qualify. Can I join people where they learn hairdressing?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Without paying you 2,000.
No.
We
enter this one.
Wait, then when I don't learn hairdressing, like another 3 months, I come to everybody to do popcorn.
Yes.
That 2,000 I don't qualify you.
Throughout.
You are
Forever and ever.
Very good.
I go learn popcorn.
Now,
we chew down the popcorn.
Now, Jama Life. Where people go fit reach on now, phone number, and how they will pay the 2,000. So
okay.
Tell us.
We have a seminar for tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow by 12 noon at number 17 Elekaya Road. 76 Elekaya Road, opposite Cameroon Bar for Elekaya. By just 12 after the police station.
Okay. Coming from where?
If from Yoruba?
Yes.
I know.
Coming from where?
From Garrison.
From Garrison, once you pass police station.
Or from Stadium Road. Any side you are coming from.
Wait, I cannot be come from inside. I can't pass police station.
If they come from Garrison before police station.
Thank you. And if they come from
Elekaya
to Stadium Road.
After police station. Then for people who go
what time?
They interested by 12.
Okay.
If you go there interested, you go send text message. Say yes, YES to this number 080 606 79399. I repeat
that. Slow, no fast.
No 080 606 79399. That is one. Or you can send to 090 569 11287. I repeat 090 569 11287. So you can send a text message with the body say yes, YES to this either of these two numbers, or you can WhatsApp. If you no get credit, if you get that, you use WhatsApp. Send.
So if
and
I receive this text message now, the person don't automatically qualify to come
attend our seminar.
After the seminar,
you go just pay 2,000 naira to become a member.
After the seminar.
They pay to enter.
Seminar.
No.
From there, after you don't pay the 2,000, come tell them when
go start
the own training.
Okay, that's a good one.
Very nice.
That's a good one.
When I got a China phone come up now. Who get that phone?
Rivers people, another year now. Now Jama life, now talk and no be funky for talk. So they train people who say, make gonna find way. You waiting for us. They run around. They look what you want thief. See, Jama life don't come with all kinds of skills. Just 2,000
free skill.
If you don't get, ask your neighbor. If you don't get, borrow. In fact, if you don't get, look for funky.
Beg.
Look for funky for. We'll give you 2,000 naira. That will not be problem. Any day, anywhere you see us, ask. We will give you 2,000. We will make sure so we'll carry you go Jama life. Make you go rest. So you go there useful. So
to
one
the
more
society.
time. The address and the time. Again, one more time.
The address is number 76, Elekaya Road,
tomorrow.
Opposite Cameroon Bar, Elekaya. Time is 12 p.m. Now tomorrow Saturday by 12.
By 12. Number again. All right.
The phone number 080 606 79399 or 090 569 11287.
Thank you.
God bless you for 1 minute for news.
Thank you for coming.
God bless you. We like this
When
program.
the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM. Board Hardcore. News update.
Good morning. Here is the news update on Today 95.1 FM. I am Kala Dakarubatibo. The Rivers State Executive Council has set up an awareness creation committee for the prevention of coronavirus in the state. Commissioner of Information and Communication, Paulinus Insirim, told newsmen after the State Executive Council meeting presided over by Governor Nyesom Wike that the committee is made up of 5 members. The committee, which is chaired by the Commissioner for Information, Paulinus Insirim, has as members Commissioner for Health, Professor Chike Prince-Hill, Commissioner for Environment, Ibik Stamuno, Commissioner for Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Olisa Tasia Amadi, and Commissioner for Youth Affairs, Oya Prince. The commissioner said the committee is to ensure the citizens of the state in the 23 local government areas get adequate information that will stop them from contracting the virus. Rivers State Deputy Governor Ipalibo Aribanigo has inaugurated a technical committee on Wakama and Pogo community boundary dispute. Speaking during the inauguration at the Government House in Port Harcourt, Aribanigo reiterated Governor Nyesom Wike's determination to promote peace and development in all parts of the state. Delivering the message of the Deputy Governor, a member of the Rivers State Boundary Commission, Chief Silas Eneyo, urged members of the technical committee to work within the terms of reference and ensure they carry out their assignments with utmost diligence and impartiality. On his part, the chairman of the technical committee on Wakama and Pogo boundary dispute, Charles Epum, who is a deputy controller of immigration, expressed gratitude to the deputy governor for finding members of the committee worthy to serve the state, assuring that they would do everything humanly possible to resolve the lingering boundary dispute between the two communities. Former Emir of Kano, Lamido Sanusi, has approached the Federal High Court in Abuja to enforce his fundamental rights. Sanusi is seeking an interim order of the court directing his immediate release from detention. He is asking the court to order his release from the detention or confinement of the respondents and to restore his rights to human dignity, personal liberty, freedom of association and movement in Nigeria, apart from Kano State, pending the hearing and determination of the applicant's originating summons. On the foreign scene, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has placed himself on self-isolation over fears of the coronavirus. His wife, Sophie Gregor Trudeau, began to show mild symptoms of illness late on Wednesday. She's being tested for the virus, and both she and Shujo are staying home until the test results are returned. And that's the size of the news updates at 9 a.m. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned. Funky 4 returns.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
You better mind yourself, mind yourself.
Just open and so they do anyhow.
They kill them.
Who
but
says
you know
so?
They worry them.
Kule, now the thing where they make us so for this country or for this Africa, jam no they kill Africa man, jam no they kill Africa man.
I mean Africa man,
jam
don't. We dey try they go now they talk and say you know they worry.
Now we jam kill pass oh.
Who he kill? Jam. He say we kill. Plenty oh.
Example.
Plenty.
Example.
Jam.
Example for jam. And I look you now. This is hair away for front. Don't they go? Don't be jam.
How can it be jam?
Now age.
What age?
I am aging.
What age? A guy put for your age where they do that. You are Kevin never met.
Who be Kevin?
Kevin.
I not Kevin oh. That guy they talk anyhow.
He do dreadlock.
We police. Go holla police.
Now, the thing be say now, this virus where they hear so. Now very serious thing for this world. Now, make Nigerians no carry and play come tell us say
he know they kill us.
Heat there, no heat. Come, let me tell you something though.
They kill us.
Let me tell you something. Now,
how would they kill us different?
Leave am
for this country.
Leave am oh. Make you no enter here oh.
Me and person will discuss. Wait, you could continue with no verse. Me and person will discuss. Person say, I don't tire for Nigeria. Open the microphone, somebody mad. Why they close and down?
No.
I don't tire for Nigeria. I want to leave this country. I say, no go anywhere. I say, look, we no get typhoon here. We no get a hurricane here. The flood where they come say highest our property they spoil, they kill us. Or you won't put their own flood, they come, they kill 50, 60 one time.
Carry everything go.
Carry, oh you know. We no get those things. Say the natural disaster we get for Nigeria here. Now we, the politicians,
we the manage them.
We, the government people. Now we are the natural disaster.
God self no.
God
self no. They don't need
months like
the people want get past earthquake.
Sanusi
all this is where they talk. I concur with you, but
oh you agree? This is our natural disaster.
Excuse me.
Worst past hurricane.
This country is the best country in the whole world.
So where did they go?
I don't know. All these people don't fit stay. May they go make corona. Paco. Hold on. Now, but my fear is they say this now. Would they hear? They say would they get sense? Nigeria say Nigeria.
Now part of our natural disaster.
Nigeria disaster.
Now part of our natural disaster.
Would they hear? Now so foreigners they go bring problem. Can't give us.
I don't tell you.
Now
where are we going?
We are on our own.
Do you know that the whole Igbo people in China?
Yeah.
Where the corona start from?
They know
one person you know catch.
No, I'm not lying. You're lying. Are you in China to know how many of them where they're from?
You know many Nigerians when they go China to go manufacture.
And they ask you now, are you in China?
But now for don't hear them now.
How you go take hear them? So if
2 weeks never
excuse me, if your brother or your cousin or somebody who you know get that kind of virus, if they go announce that for radio, will be you go to buy toy or you go to buy charger. Manufacture charger. They go spoil 2 days.
Those country people they get data. Once you did their country, you get that sickness. After they will capture it. By now, listen, nothing like that.
The nationality of the people, therefore,
don't mention. They capture them.
Yeah.
It's against medical things.
But we know to an Italian man get but we know to an Italian man get for Nigeria.
Waiting they against medical and name of the person like Kunle.
What is the difference?
Then they against, but the nationality no they against medical.
I said Nigeria people for China get them.
Na lie.
How? You go down here.
Look at this guy.
I want to hear him.
You want to hate Nigeria?
How?
Excuse me.
You go down here. You don't say black. Don't carry him. They find way to push it into black.
Is it too often? I repeat you now.
But the one we carry for United States, they mentioned
I don't know on our
we agree.
Hey,
no, you get wisdom.
You don't go
keep your wisdom.
I don't tell her now.
I said you want to hate Nigeria.
Solomon.
You want to hate Nigerians? You need to Nigeria put hand.
Therefore, don't say now we carry.
Now we therefore don't they shout the whole world radio.
I don't tell her now.
No, Nigerians are brought Corona to China.
I will say U.S. advice is citizens against going to Nigeria at this time.
Okay.
Now you hear anything like that?
Now we they say we know they.
Now we they holler them. Say the Italian
man. I beg go. Anybody from Nigeria they go China stay there.
They don't go come.
No, come back, oh.
One of our friends of Polo Club in the Dubai now, the groove. He was in China.
Dubai and China.
Wait now, you know one hear me talk finish. He was in China until this corona come out. He no run. But he go to do some things where they sell and now waiting they come. Now he go Dubai, then they go play polo. I saw for picture there. I said, see Nigerian guy, Calabari guy. I don't want to call his name.
No worry.
So. If to send a Nigeria
I just see there Dubai.
They're supposed to come back yesterday.
Show for Mauritania.
They don't come back yesterday.
We go quarantine.
Nothing
for 2 weeks.
No quarantine.
You go see now. Don't worry.
Dubai no quarantine.
Dude, now what we are saying is this: whether we like them or not, the thing don't become problem for this world now.
It's a pandemic.
So, whether a black man, whether a yellow man, whether a white man, whether a brown man, we no want no virus, no color. The problem here be say we need to be very careful. River State government don't bring committee. The committee where them bring na big boys. Some of them waiting for that committee, they go their village.
Na lie.
I put it to them.
Na lie.
So if they say the thing go reach the entire local government, the campaign, it's not just only that 4 or 5 commissioners so they carry come in the name of loyalty. Let them spread it. This information, no political party. This is government we are talking about here. Yeah. You don't know APC, you don't know PDP, nobody know Labour, you don't know anybody. So the commissioner for health, whether I be the chairman of that committee, make him just brace up, get himself. After him from inquiry area, set up people, community people, town criers. We're going to go around to tell them how people go need to find a way to wash hands. That idea of jam near the kill Africa man is nonsense.
I agree with you, say make we dey clean.
So the 4 people will follow for the committee for this River State. Commissioner for Information, Commissioner for Health, Commissioner for Environment, Igbi Stamina, and all of them where governor don't appoint as 4. My problem is not to say, okay, see 4 of us. They need to take this campaign to everywhere. Look for people. If I carry motor, put a megaphone on top, go motor park, go market for villages, for town squares, talk to them about this virus. Not to just say, hey, then they don't form committee will not know what to be committee. With a shout and
I agree with you for that one to be clean. For people to be clean. They want an Ebola, what an corona, and all of that sickness. Make people just naturally they wash their hands, make they clean. Nigerians, especially we for this Port Harcourt here, we dirty well. We not be dirty, we dirty. Dirty na good English. We dirty.
No, dirty is higher than dirty.
I go yesterday, go fix my gauge.
They don't open.
Then close. No, they
open for you.
Every Thursday they close till 10.
No. Ikoku close.
Ikoku open, full everywhere. People
Jesus, I know make you go do my motor.
Get away there.
No,
now Ikoku shut down.
Shut down for wetin?
For protest of Chima now. You know here. I said why they talk like
your
this
mind.
now?
See, they just announced and you believe. They
They
shut down.
go.
Okay, no
They
vex.
pack. They go pack.
It's not an argument now.
Uchibo man go close.
They lock the shop for 2 days now.
For this Port Harcourt.
Okay.
I dey tell you
No
now.
For this Port Harcourt.
Wait.
No worry. After we go
We
talk.
are going to they lock, but now go to yesterday they open.
Okay, now
Thank
you
you.
open.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
God.
you. The mechanic.
Boma lock straight for 2 days.
The mechanic wey come do my fuel gauge. Come out. Come back. The next assign the 2 buns.
With your hand.
I nearly dive in neck. So hold up, make the boss no cross. Make it no spirit, make no swallow him.
With that the hand wey take do.
So we dirty. And the kind of say make we dey wash hand per second with soap and water wey dey run. For instance, even if you buy pure water, make somebody dey press am for you. If they wash hand, it's a running.
During the bonus time was normal.
Everybody clean. Saute occasion. When we go wedding,
They serve water soap.
outside before you enter the wedding.
Church put pump full everywhere with soap. Church, we're gonna start
Sanitizers.
according to Kule, this is the time, not the time for marriage vigil or marriage seminar.
Fire your husband.
Fire husband. No. All churches, everywhere, mosques, wherever people they gather, make government go there, drill borehole. Committee they keep on a chopping on a proposal to the church.
Coronavirus committee.
I'm telling you, sanitize.
Come. When this commissioner, I walk.
We hear something.
Information.
What happened
You say you want Dr. Peter Mede number.
Yes.
Where
the number?
You say you want Toko.
Would the fear?
Call him and bring him. No, let him call. Get away. He's a
Let him call.
He's a commissioner. Call and bring him.
Dr. Mede,
That's what they do.
overhead.
Dr. Mede.
What happened to
When
that?
call us. Notice for you, but don't go visit him.
When it pick, carry a call.
That was speaking for.
We no go fit call am.
When I go
What we do,
office,
never sell them.
in office for that PS, that where humanities there. If you see his own personal office,
What happened to
he
the
put
office?
CNN. They can put chair, put AC. He get a personal generator.
You know what we're going to clean up from that. From
When I thought Dr. Peter made the office, I praise.
Okay.
I said, I don't that dean of dean office. You don't fire issues.
You know that.
He's not gonna don't mind that. I'm a different man. I'm a foreign guy. I said, talking foreign guy.
Yeah, very good. Commissioner for Energy 9B. Now, what we are saying is,
My friend, let's finish what you are saying.
People should wash hands.
How
do they wash hands? Let's give Paulinus his rim.
Paulinus.
Paulinus
is not Paulinus. Paulinus na
So long as
Igbo
manage him. Now, Paulinus is him. The chairman of Nigerian Public
Corona.
Would they give an
Commish.
Hello?
Commish.
Hello?
You go lawyer radio commissioner.
My radio no dey on, my brother.
God bless you. You introduce yourself. Rivers people are listening to you. Introduce yourself.
May they no say na you.
This one, na quarantine, they do me on a public enlightenment.
Our own na hunger quarantine.
Never quarantine.
My name na Dr. Peter Mede.
Very good.
The Commissioner for Energy and Natural Resources.
And former Kagote.
Very good. And former Kagote member.
Former president of
Kagote.
President of member.
Kagote. God bless you, Commish.
Yes.
We greet you. You are officially welcome to Funky 4.
Federal Republic of Funky 4.
Michael Ogolo, I'm surprised that you don't get my number again. That's what you do.
I don't know what happened to Ramo this year, Michael.
Commish. He never had phone spoil. And when phone spoil, he never had to see number again. I was surprised.
Michael has been quarantined.
I was disappointed in myself. Don't worry.
Michael Ogolo, I'm surprised that you know they save your number for Google. So
No.
you do your own.
No, this virus.
All these virus things.
I'm not. All right, Commissioner, Rivers people, they listen to you. We hear for radio. So, they do economic summit on modular refinery. Tell us more about that refinery.
Well, we've had a problem in Rivers State, which is the problem of soot that has affected our environment. that problem don't cause plenty trouble for the state where everybody for the state is facing health challenges and hazard. So because of that, several committees have been set up by the state government to find out what they cause these suits. And from a lot of presentation, it is very clear, say, the only thing we they knew for River State, we come with suits, now fire. You know, say, we've been there this River State since the refinery day with us, organizers day with us, everybody day with us, we no get suits. The only thing we they knew, we come with suits, now fire.
Yes.
So it's a concern of the state to see what we can do to make sure, say, this fire thing no continue to destroy our environment.
Okay.
5-10% no go they go give crude oil, cook them, sell them. Then they carry the money, go buy house for Oyibo, carry the money, give their children better thing. Then other people, children and other people for the state will suffer.
Yeah, right.
So what the state is trying to do is to think around this food problem. And one of the ways we think, say, if we fit do, Rivers people go happy and go benefit. Now, the federal government say they will give modular refinery. As a result, the Commissioner for Environment, ourselves, the Deputy Governor, all of us, where they concerned for this part of the thing for Rivers State, we say, look, this modular refinery where federal government say they will give us, if we encourage Rivers people to go into it, it go better, but say they will go the thief crude oil, cut pipe, take risk, cook, sell. So one of the ways where we want to discourage that activities where they spoil our environment, now to make sure, say, we encourage Rivers people to go into this legal activity. Because this one not they legal. So the one where they legal, why you go do the one where they illegal?
All right. Commissioner, Rivers people want to ask you. You know, say we know that this cooking of profile in a different camp. True or false?
We know.
Very good. So when you want to share this refinery now, how you want to share this refinery to all the camps, make all of them get their refinery? How you want to do them? Tell me for this River State. Because for Goni, on a get plenty camp for all different River State refinery, how you want to share this refinery?
Well, this program what we want to do is like an enlightenment and a sensitization program.
Okay.
To tell Rivers people, say, you get waiting day what they call modular refinery. So instead of them get individual camp where they go get thief crude oil, will be illegal activities. It go better say, make them put themselves together. If this camp and this camp put themselves together, they go fit put one modular refinery. The other camp and the other camp put themselves together. If we put modular refinery, if you go to the city of the state of Texas, especially the city of Houston, you will see almost 50-something refinery. They all there. So they are doing legal activities. So it go better.
Commissioner, leave America. America with us, not be the same thing. America.
We don't leave. What we are trying to say is say any number of the refinery where the River State no go for us. Because we get plenty crude. Now I make a call that state. So what I'm trying to say is that we are trying to sensitize. We are trying to put their mind, command their mind from to thief, cook, and sell to what they go fit do, where they will put themselves together. Either each person go fit afford, or 2-3 camps go fit join themselves together, afford. But the most important thing we say, no do this other one where they affect our environment again. Because the modular refinery get approach where if you do them, the environment go day friendly, their head go day friendly, everybody go day friendly, then business also go come. So that one now one of the things we want to do to make sure say we discourage bullfire, and that is what River State government is doing. Because you know His Excellency is showing some very serious concern, because people have been saying, oh, show concern, I make these things they do. So all this one have to show say there are a lot of things that the state government is doing to make sure say this very problem where the state is being overrun, because we have to fight it and end it. So that's what we are doing.
All right, Commish. No first, so make I ask you this last one. No first, from your own thinking and the way you don't know what it mean modular refinery, how much you think say one go cost to set up, from setting up
to when the thing go start to dey produce and where these people, these groups, as he look them, so where they go fit get that kind of money to take buy crude or set up such. How much it is go cost for one refinery?
Well, you know, the cost of refinery they set by set and type by type. What we are trying to do now to bring them and bring stakeholders and bring investors all together. Even as River State government did, we also will get license to go do some. We too, as River State government, will go do our own. But if we not allow these people where they get mind for business to go do their own, if we do our own, they will still come and spoil our own. So that is why we are opening it to bring the people where they ready to do them. We will also bring investors where go partner with them. We will also bring bank where go support them, give them money. We go put all this as a comprehensive package. We will make sure say Rivers people get opportunity for business because as we dey now, the River State they very very investment friendly. No, before now people they say, oh, River State no good, oh, River State get wahala,
no good there,
River
no
State
good there. You follow for one of them.
Everybody they run, they go Lagos. Now the governor don't open River
Commission,
State.
leave that story. That one no. People they hear me.
He don't find security. He don't put a lot of infrastructure in place.
That line don't hold.
So all this one we don't do now. Now, what would they do now to put partners together, put people together, say, look, this business, no fear. Say, because you don't get money, people will go give money, go come. People will go partner with you, go come. So when all that happens, you go see, say, Rivers State will get plenty businesses where our people will not get work, go get work, and plenty things go boku for Rivers State. That be our plan.
Okay. Commish, last question.
Thank you very much.
Now your man, now they talk.
Thank you.
Michael Ogolo. I'm retired again. I say the last time I come your office for anything what tell him for humanity. It don't be lecture again. The air condition and the CNN and the way your office day. Remember, say I shout. Now so your new office day now.
We cannot give another for state now better pass that one because you know say me I get plenty innovation and I get plenty swag wey una teach me. Michael, you know plenty things wey you teach me now. All those experience now.
We're going to go kill us for this university.
The one where I learned from Ogoni leadership. The one where I learned from technocrat. You know what
thank you very much. Madam from away.
Part of technocrat for government to put plenty innovation. And they tell you say even this one with the top modular refinery. You get plenty other plan where my ministry they put on.
Say commish no carry no plus why you here. If your ministry get many things to do, if we not call you, you go come tell us. If you are not carrying us along, is it fair? Another carry us play.
Michael Ogolo, you know, I tell you, you know you be my friend, but I'm surprised. If you listen to radio, you go see how I don't stop make filling station no collect 50 naira. I stop.
Come talk of our program. Come talk of our program.
No good here. They make money. Come talk here.
You don't call me now.
All the filling station for tell us say all the filling station.
No. I got your number. Now I see what I take say, but I don't say that with your real name.
Tell us, commissioner.
Now so you deceive your wife. You carry code number. They say people.
Sorry, commissioner. Last one. Mo could give you information. All the filling station where they for Peter Odili Road, they collect 50 naira.
Hey, that one because people don't know what they do. Any filling station where you reach, they tell you to pay 50 naira. No waste time, no worry yourself. Pay 50 naira to them, get receipt. May them give you receipt.
Okay.
They collect 15 naira. No, when they talk of the POS receipt, may they issue official receipt. You know, every police station will get official receipt.
Yes.
May they issue the official receipt. Put the amount of fuel where you buy. Put the extra 15 naira where you pay, where you give total. Bring the receipt to us. We will go close that station.
Bam! Thank you. I know going to have such strength.
Federal government talk say that money na merchant fee. No be customer fee.
God bless
so nobody
you.
go fit deceive River State. Say, oh, for Imo State they collect. Oh, for Abia State they collect. Oh, for Bayelsa they collect. For River State na technocrat. They in charge of the ministry.
God bless you, technocrat.
Na merchant fee. And as a merchant fee, no customer for River State go pay. So we have told the union, we have met with them, we have advised them. They have even put on their platform, they make none of their members collect. So anyone where they collect now thief in the thief. And how they treat thief, that's how we go treat them. So collect the receipt, come give me. No worry to come give me, put that for my WhatsApp. Just send it to my WhatsApp page. then I'll take it up with the leadership of the union now and the DPR, and we will close that station.
Thank you. God bless you.
Commissioner.
Finally.
No vessel. Finally.
Finally.
Yes.
There's no how we never receive impressed.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you don't receive, I think.
I don't receive, I don't receive.
So,
where would they meet?
Where our own funky for?
You know where we they meet now?
No, be say what send your account number? What send your account number?
Hey, we know where they meet, live and rat.
No, I'm not gonna fit oh. What send your account number?
We go meet where would they meet?
We will meet where we they meet. You know me, I be funky for friendly. Now me be plus one we make
plus another one.
Thank you.
Funky five.
God bless you. So you know what? You can go.
We know where would they meet to go meet there.
They do for this number of years for River State plenty and they boku, and I go partner with una to make sure say una continue to do this good work when they do.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. And I don't hear from Commissioner now, all the way from Ogoni Kingdom, Dr. Mede. Don't tell us say this refinery thing they go do and well, and besides anywhere they say make you add 15 naira, collect receipt.
All right.
And everything. They don't come back again.
Yes, you get your permission with just one pass.
Permission.
Only 1 minute.
It's
called observation. All right,
wait. Sorry. People, these people will come back. People don't come before. Just that they forget one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We forget.
No, they talk. They talk.
My people, thank you very much. This is Jama Life Global Helper. Just to, in addition to all we have said, we just want to let you know that while you are training, while you are learning a skill, we give you an opportunity to be able to earn enough capital or enough money to influence or set up your business at the time you are done. You know that with just your 2,000 naira registration, one time off, you are able to earn 120 million naira.
How?
120 million naira. When you come tomorrow, we are going to show you the how.
Wow.
You are also able to. We are also going to build you a house at the time you are done. We build you a house worth 120 million, or we can give you the cash to build the house. When you are done, we'll come and commission.
Are you
then
serious?
For real. We also empower you with cars. At the time you are earning money, you are earning cars. You know that at the time you are earning 120 million, at that time you also qualified for 3 cars. But at every stage of it, you are giving your car. At every stage where you get to, you get a car. For example, if you are qualified for your Hyundai Santa Fe 2020 for this year, you don't need to talk to anybody. Once you get there, you get it. If you get to the next level where you are entitled to get the new Prado 2020.
That's as they train to the next level.
Yes, as you are training.
Okay, as you don't finish welding, you won't go baking. Then that is the next level, right?
No. When they talk as you bring. No, he say when you come tomorrow. No.
So when you come
tomorrow, you go.
When you come tomorrow, we do a breakdown and explain everything to you how it works.
Yes.
So better. You are entitled to 3 cars. You are entitled to a house of worth 120 million.
I don't want the house. I want the cash
of 120 million naira. We also give you a health insurance that covers your entire family in any part of the world. And you're also entitled to overseas trips to California, to any part of the world, at least twice a year.
No China.
No China. United States of America.
So my people, men are no waste time. Tomorrow by 12 in the afternoon, the place is number 76, Elekaya Road, opposite Cameroon Bar, Elekaya.
Thank you.
The number is 080 606 79399 or 090 569 11287. Text this message yes to this number and we will book your reservation.
Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you
for correcting what you.
Thank you. All right. So thank you.
No, continue.
All right. For now, before I continue, something very important to me. Why I want to
talk and quick.
Yes. No rush me. I can't go beg you. Today now my beloved father birthday. Chief Elder Monday Yala Today night.
Only a Papa chief, only a Papa elder.
Yes, it's an elder in the church. Please.
Or chief
Hold
in
on.
the village.
Let me finish with my father. Calm down. Today I say thank you, Papa, for bringing me to the world. It's almost 80 years now, and God will bless you for a very long life. So we'll go drink something, but we'll go announce some later. There'll be an announcement on it. So, Papa, thank you. Happy birthday to you, Chief Elder Monday Yala. I did not put JP.
Come on, wait.
It's a very
JP
good man.
1960.
Where you?
Not
clap
true.
for Papa for us.
My own.
He be 78.
It's your 1960. So, you see, I define way. Very good. God bless you. I define way to put my leg inside the shoe. It's too big because every day now they sit down. As a father now, me to be father, and they say, come. Now, so my papa, how they take? All right. How our papa then take survive do this thing? Train us, bring us to this level. At their own plenty, we only one or two. They start the school fees. Even if we they pay big one, I think even that time they pay our school fee. If you compare the inflation and the money value now, if it still be the same. How?
Affordable. We will go Sacred Heart.
Your father don't pay school fees.
We no pay.
Now government.
Yes.
Okay, free.
We no pay. These days, that time we go where me I go. Parboard don't come out.
Yes.
Seashell don't come out.
Yes.
Only those four C's.
Yes.
Okay, 4 C's now nursery. For us St. Andrew. These were the only 3 worldwide.
But I got primary day.
But primary na CEO is starter. So that one
but they pay something.
ISS, International Secondary School.
But government as at that
UDSS, they Uniport.
Government as at that time, they put more money for education.
They take care of everything.
Everything.
Now PTA, we been they pay.
PTA na Parents Teachers Association.
Now we been they pay. We pay PTA.
Some fees for Parents Teachers Association.
We they pay like what 2 naira, 3 naira or so for PTA fee.
But everybody,
we not get account of how they take chop that money.
If you check out, our papa them, all waiting and spend with us till now where would they spend for our children? The money still be the same.
Not be the same.
Now I use 100 and something naira. 100 and something naira to finish my year 1 for Uniport as school fees.
Was it 70 something naira?
I put all together. Year 3 and not being paid.
How you take a certificate?
No worry, they go come for you.
No worry, I said. You see? Now.
No, they defraud uniform. Where my copy arrow?
Year 1. Year 1. All of us.
Your own uniform.
Year 1. All of us. We enter year 1 with the rush to go pay.
No, you must pay because
of accommodation. And accommodation especially because they go give you go sell Mandela. Yes, you go sell for 750 naira. It don't be here, my brother. The money don't be here. 750 naira. One small cubicle. So we rush pay.
Year 2. But maybe everybody will pay get.
Yes. Year 2 I no pay.
Nobody they pay.
Year 3 I no pay.
Then final year. They rush
go
pay.
Give final year students accommodation. That time they did not reach 2,500
for Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
My
for Nelson Mandela. Faculty of Management Science, Nachoba Park.
Me now I my own 40K Nelson Mandela.
That's on the grow. We are 2,500 naira. No near us with 2,500. Oh my God. Accommodation money 2,500. We are there. Now, if you check the value of it now, when our papa they pay school fees of 750 naira, 800 something naira, till now. You go know say na the same 100 something thousand, 200,000. Now they look some school.
No be the same.
And they look some school. They are wicked.
Some school.
All these private schools where they are. They are wicked.
Now I don't know.
How can they look at a 1-year-old Pekin or 2 years old Pekin collect 500 or 700 something thousand as school fees, and the child comes back, they do Baba, I will burn down the school.
That one not even pay you, say they go keep a 2-year-old till 4 o'clock.
Till 4 o'clock. Excuse me, I want my wife. I know she's listening. I want her. I said, don't allow me to be mad. Since I'm small, now I am old. I've never spent extra
2 o'clock.
Your mind don't look the time.
We are very conscious of the time. In that time, we did primary school. Free play. You know when it be free play?
Yes.
That time when they break.
Get short break and long break.
Free play. See, free play.
10:30, 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock.
God bless. Would they call them free play? Would they call them for cricket? Interval. Interval. Nobody they carry interval play for.
Only for
boys.
Nobody
they carry interval play for boys school or cricket. Interval. Don't play with it. Nobody knows till I grow. Now I know say let me interval. Interval. The teachers they said they be airport. The teachers say hey time for bang. Interval. Everybody, Oma, fall out. Play till school close. I want my wife. I say if you dare keep this girl at school, and you know the 1 year.
Can you imagine?
You keep the girl from morning before I wake up. Picking no wake up. Where the picking make I say school 4
till 4.
Some wicked parents keep till 5 o'clock.
They could stay here telling you. You will not go and carry your child till 5.
Even them, those parents, where they work for ministry of different ministries, do they go to work and
They
imagine.
Ask me.
Some of them don't run from 11 o'clock.
That 11 not too big.
When new commissioner come, they will come bring a notebook.
Ginger.
They will ginger.
Attendance.
So they come work early, 8 o'clock, they don't reach work.
Now so fuck up they do. Fuck up.
After 2 months of the commissioner,
you don't go see that book again.
Yeah,
so
then
that they call the IGG now the initial.
Now so fuck up they do.
Then
every Monday
leave work talk here.
I'm going to just post out.
Constant attendance.
Put attendance for the gate.
So now children go to school till 3, 4. Waiting they learn.
The worst part, the people come back.
They still not better.
Nothing with them.
Now 800 something thousand. And I said, come. Excuse me, gentlemen. What are you teaching this child for 800 something? And it don't become class thing. Trust Nigerians, trust if you don't put your pikin, they want to discuss. And my pikin there for that school now with that.
That school paint green.
Now, right, 180,000. No, 530,000. I know you are on our side plus uniform. What is the child play wear uniform at 1 year or 2 years? What is the uniform?
I can even talk 1 year.
Sometimes if you see the uniform, if you see the uniform for the children,
no old pikin.
How can 13 years pikin dey school till 4 o'clock?
In the learn.
No, that Michael make we agree say that time say they don't know something.
No,
see, according which day. Now a child you go close a child at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
From 7 o'clock.
From 7 o'clock.
The child go close at 3 o'clock. You go come give her homework. We go read like 4 or 5 pages of 3 different books. Which time you want to do them? From that 4 o'clock till 8 p.m. when you go expect making
the books are the
for my you go rest in head.
For my daughter's
they will put the parents through the torture.
Now parents they do the homework.
Now we they suffer.
We they pay school fees. They do the homework. They do the homework.
For them.
Of what use is the school?
And they want homework where they carry come from.
You don't know.
Me were no hustle. They find school fees. My wife no work at the hustle. Come back. Say, hey, then get homework. My brother. That homework when I open the book. I hear English students University of Port Harcourt cannot answer, and my daughter is just 3 years. Hello. I tell the mama, take it back to them.
Me, I don't worry. I say, madam, the answer to this question no dey this book. And the woman say sometimes they make mistake. Mona face the mistake. Mona carry on with the mistake.
The one who annoy me pass. I walk at that storybook. Come look for Michael.
Make all the down do play.
Because the entire story now about horse. About horse riding. All that blah blah blah.
I thought it's the thief rice for night.
Yeah, all better. If you see this storybook, now my wife tell me say I should leave school, then they bring her come. So yeah, parents, line up. Everybody come and collect this book. You go home, rehearse it, and you pick a date that you come to the school and tell the children the story. I say, hello, who pays? That school fee, is it different?
You know what they pay me forever? On Wednesdays, they give my children homework for their school. Now my daughter come back, carry Bible come. Now I say, wait in
again with Bible says, I say, since there's no work, when I go read Bible. How many years?
3 or 5 years.
It doesn't have now.
Which kind of process? They don't go live on a rest. They still carry Bible give you.
Now, if you see this storybook, the grammar, the word inside, and the technical terminologies of horse, what is that? We have to look Google.
Argentine horse.
To find, what is that thing? Bridle.
Bridle.
Bridle. What is that one on the put leg?
Stirrup.
Oh!
Hey, Jesus.
Stirrup.
For a 3-year-old.
Now, you need to explain the stirrup to the children. What did it mean, the stirrup?
And carry the big Polo Club.
Now the people say that mama go read them. Come gather the children. They read the story.
That's what I'm telling you. Your wife and you are supposed to come.
To come and read that book. And the book come. Now you can imagine.
Forever.
Yes.
I go mad though.
What did they make you mad? You won't go to another topic.
You don't see a lot.
Electric bill just come my house now.
I beg.
Wait,
no. You have been using bill.
Can you wait?
Stop him. Go and pay.
Stop my wife just snap
you.
How much did say this is our coronavirus.
Pay.
You know how much?
How much?
Kunle, I clear pass.
You don't use light.
No. She don't write.
Do you know how many ACs were for your house?
25,500.
It's a smart money. How many ACs there for your house?
Tekana, please.
Everyone, calm down.
Tekana, please.
25,000 naira.
Not if you do.
I take on a bag.
25,000.
I they pay 6,000.
I know. You are a thief.
Last week.
You must pay economic sabotage.
Last month they bring 14,000 at the shop. Now this morning as I speak with you now at 25,000
for the month.
From the 40,
no problem. It's a good. Let me see whether your name is on it.
They just say they snap and send for me.
Let me look now. I don't go look.
So now you see, I like no day.
Oh, how long light?
For the past 3 months.
Light, you don't see
light. They
4th of December.
2 days light
last from Boba.
2 days.
4th of December. 2 days in a week.
2 days in a week.
John Oyin now go say, would they lie?
Every 2 days, they get light.
Go to now, so you go know.
Every 2 days, they get light. Every 2 days.
Now they house.
Every 2 days, they get light. Every 2 days, they get light. In a week,
yes.
It's good. 24,000.
25, not 24.
It's good. I pay 20K in a month.
How many times did they get light?
That's light.
We pay for that. In they get light.
We get gen. We don't get light.
So now gen you pay for?
Yeah, we pay for gen. We pay for the light.
How now?
Now so them take fix.
How much?
And they spend 5,000 every week
for
light. 5,000. You get people they spend more than 5. It depends on how many times you for your house and how many AC off you on. 5,000 every week. So for the month, I spend 20K.
If I see light 5,000 every week, I go pay 2 times.
I go pay
if you consume more than 5,000 every week, it depends on what you do.
Like no day. You know the hear that I speak French.
This is
now don't know you go pay this bill.
No, but wait.
Even for the next 1 month.
See, we dey talk our own because
nobody go buy up.
Some people no fit talk. Because they no get opportunity. But the thing they worry now. How you go give person 25,000 naira? Some people now their salary self no reach. How much be minimum
but
wage?
They collect, they see light. You get people when they pay NEPA bill.
Now the bacha
they see light.
Now the bacha people. They use light.
They are electrical engineer. See, you know the land work. Engineering for the land work. USC the land work. The electrical. I don't see bacha like the day. Nobody feel know how light enter the house. Nobody.
See, some people where they carry eye look down. See,
I see boys.
Person where PRO, national PRO, Frank Mba parade which day. Now, he no go any computer school. In they change the IMEI number for phone. Even the people, and they tell you, even the people where do the phone self, they want to tip the phone, they go confuse you when won't track the phone. In they change the entire IMEI number.
There is no need to take this boy to
jail. The other one where do AK-47, we say don't produce 11. Say they go carry scrap from where they throw away iron. In do 4. In do 11 AK-47.
But is there need to jail that kind of person?
Now they talk.
There's no need.
Now they talk. They say,
you take that person, give him another thinking for him brain.
Maybe
say, my brother, let's give you another thinking. Now take this boy, go to where they manufacture AK-47, train him there. It become useful to the government. Now that kind of
computer technology wey that boy take crack that kind of thing. You need to take him to Port Harcourt prison make Kukuba go waste there. Now make Oyibo go see thief. Say this guy now heavy better.
How you take enter? They go ask how you take enter.
Let us employ
when they ask
you.
How you take enter?
Employ you, pay you better money so that you don't go to thief again. Give us the sense. Now gift. Plenty people now gift.
Some people yes true now.
What kind of gift is that?
Now God give
sensing gift.
Give to carry thief.
No be thief.
He use it.
He use that in a bad way.
I see no sabi. I see no.
If you come out,
so they give her money go use her positive.
One person at a time. If you come out and say, ladies and gentlemen, Nigerians, see me yo. Not gonna try me. I go fit manufacture AK-47. People go carry them. Government go take them. So are you sure? No. Yes, are you sure? Or you have trained them, give them better life, you go do something useful. Then if nobody answer that, what do you expect? If what is AK-47 is small. If they can manufacture Oka where they shoot, bah, it shoot two. The third one kill you. It shoot two. Boom. The third bullet, revolver,
reverse back to you
and kill you. That's why we dey for Uniport one day for arena. We just say waka out. Everyone just say normal this thing. We don't know say this idiot. Go palm Oka one mouth, cartridge, palm am for here. Put am for entrance and for front, palm am. I don't know who you want shoot to. Carry in cloth, cover am. They waka back. What just move? Did they see ya? Boah! If you serious, what did you do? The Oka wear palm and block outside. Carry the back check cover. I don't know who want go shoot to. For you the pot. Oh boy. The next year, boah! Everybody run. No, you fall for ground.
In the
shot. I don't shoot myself. See, where you want die, you go first confess some things.
Now God don't fight for who.
No, let the shot. I don't shoot myself. I don't shoot that. People first run. Give them. You know when people run, only you fall for ground. They shout, I don't shoot myself. They will give a circumference. Everyone run, call from far. They look. Nobody shoot anybody, but we just hear, bruh. Somebody for ground, they shout, I don't shoot myself. I don't shoot myself.
God do it.
Not gonna help me.
I don't shoot myself.
Now one leg. You know some people they call rush. It's one leg.
One leg move close.
Come now. The whole of him don't shoot. See, one of the seed
of Abraham. The seed of Abraham don't go.
Now there, the bullet, the Oka scatter. That cat is scatter. It get close to 15 for a laugh, for enter. For another laugh, another for enter. One of the seeds of Abraham bust. Follow the God. The God still there. The God still there. Now my people can carry about, remove him belt. See the gun, it don't scatter the seed of Abraham.
Can you imagine? That time we Uniport and when Choba and Wilbros fight. I dey stay for room with Chakra. At that time I think I just did school.
I'm not good.
So as we dey room with Chakra, Ali, one of our landlord them, run, carry Oka, come backyard, here with the bath. I don't know the iron wing on the tie one place to repair and when. They repair.
Bullet they say, cartridge they say.
Cartridge, we don't know. All of us they have now. If they when they repair the iron, they tie and carry it. They tie the iron well. Now we have boah. If you see blood all in hand.
All right.
Before
they repair, before they oil up. All right, Port people, this message now, a very sorry message to our very good friend, our mother and our friend, Honorable Alice Nemi, the former commissioner for housing, former commissioner for education for Rivers State. She said she lost her mother, and the burial will come up on the 21st of March for Bethel Anglican Church Amadiama by 11 a.m. So I don't tell us the mission, don't worry. We will be there, and all our friends will know her. She's a very meticulous woman,
very wonderful,
very organized woman.
One of the senior
yes,
of Funky Four.
Yes. Honorable Alice Nemi, she gives us cake in Christmas days and other gifts.
and foul.
Her mother, her beloved mother, Beria, now this month, 21st of March, for Bethel Anglican Church and Madiama. Thank you, madam. The Funky Four will be there for you. You are a good woman.
Yeah, my Jack paper.
A good woman. All right.
We celebrate with you. Our friend, Mike Jack, we mama.
Maybe you accuse us.
Don't worry, now we'll go.
Leave her alone. We just forgive her now. In the America.
The family of Asibibi Group, houses of Mike Jack in Jack compound Abonima, Bakukutoru Egie. They say the mama will die. Dorothy, late mommy Dorothy Chinyere, Marcus Jack, 79-year-old, aka Panga Shaker. Say they go bury the mama this weekend, Saturday 8. Okay, they don't do the service of song last week, Saturday 8. And the burial now tomorrow, 14th of March. Then for 7 o'clock in the morning, say body go come up for Paima Mortuary for Diobu to begin go to Abonima, will be our hometown. 10 o'clock they go lie on the state. 11 open air funeral, and by 1 o'clock they go bury her. Excuse me. And the reception will follow for Abonima. Sorry, they will bury her for Abonima Cemetery, and reception will follow for the guests for their house immediately. So it be friends, and this one is signed by Michael Captain Jack.
Okay. Partner, so.
I beg, Mike, Chris, China, I mean to say, China, Ikuriman Acheru.
Oh, our friend.
If nobody say, I love you, that would have been war.
Do frog jump on the wedding.
See what you need to talk. Say, walk must walk. Make it be like, say, walk, they walk. Or them go talk, say, walk, no, they walk. There, Michael, Ogolo, you are mad. Then Obele come join now. Obele group say, officially. China. Now, me look for the for Facebook, say, they mad.
No, it don't be that mad.
No.
Now, the way they shout now, they mad.
Yeah, guy.
China. I forgive you. As you don't go pack coronavirus, come.
All right, Port Harcourt people, please. The coronavirus is real. Help yourself. Wash your hand. Dirty.
No go.
Dirty. Ha.
Avoid crowd. No go argue whether they share newspaper.
No, liver. Those guys are economical. They are very economical crowd. They discuss things because the night that they go, if you pass under the flyover waiting for environmental sanitation.
Okay.
If you want from let's say from Inquiry Road now, you want enter Abacha Road. Abacha Road, very good.
Okay.
So from that enter, they get one spot where they are, my brother. They do like 50. They share themselves to that's what we call cluster group.
Now they be the real parliament.
They share themselves to cluster group. Each cluster group hold two newspaper.
This one is discuss sports. This one is discuss Buhari. The one they discuss Wike. Now they get group.
Now there somebody pass and slow down. They ask somebody say, you know that for so long. And my mama they live for my phone. Fear catch me. I don't go fit drag with this one because they think get information. Why no?
I'm trying to tell our results. For Ruma Logo, they be our partners. They do well. Lawson and his team.
Definitely, good well. Hotel.
Yeah, they're doing well. Also,
leave GRA.
Area. Chris. I have Chris Solik Hotel. Our guy, Chris and his team for Peter Odili Road. We say thank you for being our partner. Jay Kozi Monday and his team. Our people for Umaholu here. We say thank you for being there. Smile Wash. Oh, the Sobi King, the Victoria King and their team. Boys, you guys are doing well for backyard too. Everybody for Smile Wash, now they try.
Very good.
Service and Smile Building for King Perekule. They wash shoes, suede shoes. They wash bags, school bags. They do everything.
Canvas.
They wash every washable. Service and Smile Building for Woju Road. Now they're the day. Smile Wash.
Come, His
Very
Royal
good.
Highness Baridam Swale say San Diego lab don't discover coronavirus vaccine.
What about the Morsi Professor Morris,
Corona don't dey since.
It therefore
but now a strain. The new one and the new model.
You know, say then go update
new model.
The virus update the system. The iOS we don't expire. Now first update and now we don't understand that.
So the new line of the coronavirus. Now we do the kid people now, but coronavirus don't date even before I was born.
Yeah, so no worry. We shall
there are different types of coronavirus.
We shall overcome it, but Nigerians wash your hands.
But you know go catch us.
Airport officials, stop asking, how was your flight?
It don't concern you.
It don't concern you. Suppose the plane crash, you go ask me. Allow me to pass and go my way.
Ajo Omodu, we hear you. Where would they see your hand? Thank you very much for supporting Funky 4.
All right, we want to go.
Next week.
Funky 4 is 15 years this year.
Welcome.
And all the listeners who don't follow us for the last 14 years going to 15 years, we promise on one thing, by the special grace of God,
this year
we will continue today, but this year we have to appreciate Honor for being with us, whether Honor like Amo or no like Amo. Now God, now him bring Funky 4 to stop him. You go stop yourself until next week we go see again.
See, so. My friend, remain 1 minute now.
Remain 1 minute.
You fast your time. Why increase your time?
You fast.
Are you coronavirus?
Oh, Madam Betty, yes, we don't say they follow us for long.
My very good friend, my childhood friend, Alexander Nelson, we lost him. He died to high blood pressure. So they bury Alex tomorrow for Bayelsa. We'll go to the Arts Council in the morning. And after that, bury him for cemetery. Alexander Nelson, the secret of shoulder pad.
Everybody want to do.
If you know that drama, the secret of shoulder pad. Now we those days when you do them. Now our minister Amechi in chief of staff Tony died too. Electric kill him for Kaduna. Then they bury Tony too tomorrow for Isoluku, Delta State. Those who fit go. Fine. If you know if it go, Tony was like a Rivers man. Yeah. He was with us when Amechi was speaker to governor. No Tony. So we say big sorry to these two families on behalf of Funky 4.
All right. Also to Mrs. Swobo, thank you very much, and also Mrs. Betty. Thank you very much, Madam Betty.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News update.
Good morning. Here is the news update on Today 95.1 FM. I am Kala Dakurbatabo. The meeting between the federal government and the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, ended without the teachers agreeing to shelve their 3-day-old strike. However, both sides agreed to resume discussion next week following a successful deliberation. Labour and Employment Minister Chris Ngige, who chaired the meeting, said the federal government had proposed a merger of the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System, IPPIS, developed by university lecturers as a way out of the contentious payroll system. Ngige said the meeting became necessary following the 2-week morning strike declared by ASU leadership. The minister faulted the union for not properly informing the government of its decision to withdraw services from the universities as prescribed by the provisions of industrial relations. He, however, said that the government team and ASU representatives had fruitful discussions, adding that the parties debated where necessary by putting forward their points. ASU President Professor Biodun Ogunyemi, who said the issues discussed came from outstanding issues which had been overshadowed by IPPIS, said both sides have agreed to consult and get back at a later date. The Port Harcourt zone of the Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU has reiterated its readiness to continue with the 2 weeks warning strike despite federal government's threat of no work, no pay. South Zonal Coordinator of ASU, Uzo Onyebinama, in an interview with newsmen in Port Harcourt, said the union embarked on the strike as the federal government has failed to honor and implement the memorandum of action that it entered into with the union on the 7th of February 2019. Onyebinama added that the reasons for the strike are issues that could have been avoided, making reference to the enrollment of ASU into the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System, IPPIS. Onyebinama also alleged that there is no substantial evidence to prove the claims by the Minister of Finance and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, that IPPIS has flushed out 700,000 ghost workers from the payroll of the federal government. Our correspondent, Sandra Kenneth, reports that chairman of ASU in the University of Port Harcourt, Ignatius Ajuri University of Education, Niger Delta University, and Federal University Otweke were all present at the briefing. The Rivers State Executive Council has set up an awareness creation committee for the prevention of coronavirus in the state. Commissioner of Information and Communication Polonus Insirim told newsmen after the State Executive Council meeting presided over by Governor Nyesom Wike that the committee is made up of 5 members. The committee, which is chaired by the Commissioner for Information, Polonus Insirim, has as members Commissioner for Health, Professor Chike Princewill, Commissioner for Environment, Ibik Stamuno, Commissioner for Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Olisa Tasi Amadi, and Commissioner for Youth Affairs, Oya Prince. The commissioner said the committee is to ensure that citizens of the state in the 23 local government areas get adequate information that will stop them from contracting the virus. Now, on the foreign scene, Ghana has confirmed its first 2 cases of the novel coronavirus after 57 suspected cases previously tested negative. The country's Minister for Health, Kwasi Agyemang Manu, said laboratory results of the 2 confirmed cases were received at the same time from Noguchi Memorial Institute of Medical Research. Agyemang Manu said the cases were imported into the country by a man from Norway and another from Turkey. He assured Ghanaians that the government is working with all health partners to ensure the situation is contained, adding that the patients are in isolation and stable. And that's the size of the news bulletin at 10 a.m. Thank you for listening. I am Kala Da Kurubatbo. Stay tuned. Interesting programs coming your way.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
This is Today 95.1 FM. Please listen to the following announcement. For all looking for a way to make a guaranteed side income, Michael GC Enterprise presents Sports Arbitrage Trading Seminar live in Port Harcourt. Come and learn how to bet on all possible outcomes of a match and make a guaranteed profit no matter the outcome. This is 100% sure. The date is 14th March 2020 and the time is 9 a.m. Venue 7 Oasis Event Center, Rumola, New GRA. Tutorials fee is 5,000 naira. For inquiries, call or WhatsApp 0701 940 3585 0906 729 7933. Again 0701 940 3585 0906 729 7933.
Hello everyone and welcome to another time on radio, and today we have a special guest. Over the weekend something special happened right here in the city of Port Harcourt. Of course, a lot of people have been complaining about how difficult the economy is and how to survive. Well, in the studio with me is a wealth creator. Her name is Precious Eny, and she's going to be talking to me about the program that was held in Port Harcourt over the weekend titled Africa on the Rise. Now, Africa on the Rise is a training and developing program for entrepreneurs right here in the city of Port Harcourt, and she's going to talk to me about all of that. First of all, what is the motive behind this program?
I'm glad to be here. First of all, I'd like to say that Africa on the Rise was organized by CCI Traders, and CCI Traders stands for Commodities, Currencies and Indices Traders. Of course, it's a fully incorporated company with the bigger arm as CCIH and fully incorporated under the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And we've been in the business of online trading and training for well over 10 years, since 2008. So that's to tell you that we know our onion in this business. During the weekend, we did have the maiden edition of Africa on the Rise in Port Harcourt. We've had that program in Lagos, we've had it in Owerri, and we thought to bring it back home, considering the fact that we realized that a lot of people in Port Harcourt would like to be a part of this. And of course, it was tagged training and developing 1,000 entrepreneurs in Port Harcourt, with a sub-theme as exploring the over $50 billion daily trading African market.
$50 billion daily. How do people tap?
As of 2018, 2019, the statistics, according to Bank of International Settlement, of the amount of trade that goes on the platform of the international market, that is FX market online, stood at about $5.3 trillion daily trade. That's the amount, volume of activity that goes in daily on the platform of international market. But as of last year, 2019, to this year, 2020, that trade has moved up to about $7.2 trillion.
Do we know the amount of Nigerians engaged in?
Well, that's statistics I can't tell you right away, but I can tell you for sure that in Africa alone, we have over $50 billion trade going on daily online. So that's to tell you that there's a lot happening and you can be part of that. So we did enlighten the city of Port Harcourt generally on that. We also did enlighten them on agro-technology, the fact that agriculture has gone digital. We also did enlighten them on digital marketing, the fact that you can stay in the comfort of your home and market your products and then get buyers from the comfort of your home too. We also did talk about full stack development. So it was an amazing experience. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping we could hear reactions from people in the course of this program.
So maybe we'll take the reactions now, and when we come back, we'll talk more.
Very well then.
My name is Emeka Chibuzo. I am a participant at the just concluded CCIA training. I must say that everybody has to attend this. I think the time we spend doing irrelevant things should be put into this training, because I have achieved a lot that I cannot explain right now. People should come out and be a part of it.
My name is AJ Dominic. Sometime last week, I overheard the advert over the radio on my way to work about a free Forex trading training. I've been very skeptical about anything called Forex. Prior to this time, I was a zero-level novice on Forex trading. The wonderful thing was how the trainers, especially Mr. Uche Paragon, it was as if they wanted to open our heads and instill the skills and the techniques of Forex training. They used their live accounts to practicalize what they were telling us. So it wasn't just, before I left there on Wednesday, I followed through with the practical session. As a matter of fact, right now, I can make some healthy baby steps decisions as regards news and trading. So I want to say a very big thank you to the CCI traders. You guys are the best.
My name is Jackson Ipoche. I attended CCI traders seminar in Port Harcourt. Yes, I achieved a lot. What I learned from that day, I have never had it before. I was exposed to crude oil trading and other trading. Mr. Uche Paragon is the boss. I encourage all to join CCI traders.
So you just had a couple of reactions from beneficiaries of the Africa on the Rise program, training and developing 1,000 entrepreneurs in Port Harcourt. The program held right here in the city of Port Harcourt over the weekend at Novotel Hotel, and we train on agro-technology, oil and gas trading, full stack development, Forex, and digital marketing. Now I want to ask, let's start with Forex. Forex is greatly misunderstood. A lot of people see Forex like gambling. How can people actually tap into Forex, and what's the benefit from Forex?
I'd like to ask you, first of all, are you aware of all the banks do with your money? I'm sure you have a bank account.
Of course.
What do you think the financial institutions do with your money aside giving loans?
Maybe they borrow to people.
That's loan, aside loans. So if the financial institutions or big corporate organizations can't trade Forex, can't trade on the platform of the international market, why can't you? So on the platform of international market, you have people that are retail investors, you have people that are corporate organizations, big bodies like that, trading. And that's how you have the volume of over $7 trillion trade going on daily. Where do you think that money is coming from? And of course, there are human beings making profit from that money. If there wasn't profits, you wouldn't have that much volume going on every day on that platform. But I would like to say that the reason a lot of people think Forex is a bit dicey is because they go in there with what the Yorubas call ojukokoro, long truth. So because you think that it's profitable, you can well double your money in no time or double your investment in no time. So they put in high risk. And then that's actually why they think it's a risky business. But I can tell you for sure that one of the quickest way and one of the most sustainable source of income for many entrepreneurs and many businessmen and women today in the world is the FX market, which includes trading on currencies, trading on commodities, trading on indices, and you can't take that away. The world is moving digital. You have countries that are already recognizing this and putting laws in place to ensure that they regulate the market. And we're looking forward to the Nigerian government also doing that so people can have some sort of reassurance about the markets or the business.
All right, so I'm sure a lot of you out there have questions regarding Forex, and we can't talk about all that right now.
Definitely
so
not.
Definitely contact CCI
traders
for more details. Now, I want to also ask about oil and gas trading. That doesn't sound like oil and gas sales, like probably buying from the filling station and all that. What does oil and gas trading actually involve?
On the platform of the international market too, it amazes you to know that you can trade on any commodity, including agricultural produce, which has to do with cocoa, maize, and all of those. You can also trade on energy, which has to do with crude oil and natural gas. By the way, there are two types of crude oil that catches the international markets, the Brent crude and the WTI, which is a West Texas Intermediate crude. And of course, I would like to say to you that as an organization, we have come to realize that we've been training people and developing people and also trading since 2008, but way before 2008 though, because you know how you get to start a business gradually and before you now go ahead to incorporate it. So we got fully incorporated in 2008. As a company, we realized that the profit we make in 1 month in Forex, we make it in 1 week in crude oil. You may want to ask me why or how.
How? I'm more interested in how.
Okay, so it's basically because of the demand of the commodity in question that you're trading on. As far as I'm concerned, I do not think there's any country in the world today that doesn't source at least 60 to 50% of its energy from crude oil. So that places crude oil in very high demand. If you're very conversant with the news lately, you get to hear that oil price, drive down recently because of fear of coronavirus. And people are already scared. I hope this doesn't drive the world into global economic scales. So what other commodity is it that if anything affects its availability and pricing, it could affect the global economy? Basically none. So the demand of a product tells you the volatility of that product on the platform of the international market. So you trading crude oil means that you're playing alongside every other country in the world buying and selling crude oil. The good thing, you could just buy crude oil as a physical commodity and worry yourself about logistics, how you transport it. But on the platform of the international market, you can buy crude oil, sell crude oil without going through logistical issues. And the good thing is that for those who are trading it as a hard commodity, you can only make profit when you're selling the product to someone. That is when someone is buying from you at a higher rate than you bought. If you're trading on the platform of the international market, whether the price of crude oil is going up or it's coming down, you are making profit. It's all dependent on the position you take at each time. And that makes it more beautiful.
So now, training 1,000 people, what do you have to do to learn? Do you have to be a graduate of any kind, or is it open to anybody?
This business is open to anyone in the world, as long as you can handle your phones.
Okay.
You have a good smartphone or you have a good computer or laptop and you can use it. The basic thing is just to be able to click on a button and unclick on a button, as it were. That's all you need. I'd like to say to you that the program that was held on the 29th of February at Novotel Hotel, we actually budgeted for just 200 participants because of the size of the facility that we wanted. But at the end of the day, even though we announced and we did make sure that we tell people that attendance was strictly based on reservation, but did you know that we had almost 500 people show up that day? It was amazing. People were willing to stand to ensure that they come and they listen. As I'm talking to you, we've already trained over 100 people this week alone. So we had to ensure that we look for a way to break down our classes into different phases to accommodate as many people as possible.
All right, so we're talking to Precious Enyi of CCI Traders, or the Africa on the Rise training and developing 1,000 entrepreneurs in Port Harcourt. Remember, we said we are exploring over $50 billion daily trading African market. Now, that's a staggering amount of money. We've talked about agro-technology, oil and gas trading, Forex, digital marketing, full stack development, and we could go on and on. But I just want to ask two questions before we let you go. Agro-technology sounds like agriculture, which is very important. We must eat. But how do you introduce technology to something we are already familiar with, which is agriculture? A lot of people don't like to take part in agriculture because they believe it's dirty work. Now, how do you guys merge agro and technology?
Have you ever heard of mechanized farming?
Tractors, basically.
Okay, so let's just leave it.
Okay.
So even farming has gone digital. So that tells you, and you have a lot to learn if you've not been part of it. But the good thing is that our office in Port Harcourt is open for you. Always stop by your call to ensure that you make inquiries and to learn more. Our next training session is on Monday, and training runs for a whole month. As much as we're giving scholarship, the training which begins on Monday, we have very limited facility because we run an international class standard. So for you to be part of Monday's training, you have to make a reservation right away by calling our customer service on the following numbers: 0805 0400 895, 0805 0400 895. Just do a text message that you're interested in the training on Monday to our customer service number 0805 0400 895. I would also like to let you know that we have executive trainings. We also run trainings for companies and organizations. That's quite so. For executive training, of course, you can call our customer service to find out the details of executive training. The next training session is Monday. Morning session is 10 a.m. and evening session for those who are working is at 5:30 p.m. You can go to our office. Our office is at Mayon House. Mayon House is along Rumola Stadium Link Road, where it is on the third floor of Mayon House. Blue 3-story building there. We are on the third floor. And I also like to let you know that if you're interested in digital marketing, we'll make our time to train you. As well as agro-technology, we'll have Emeka Onachuku take people on agro-technology. And of course, you know, he's an expert in that industry. You wouldn't want to miss out in this opportunity. So we're calling on everyone in Port Harcourt River State. If you did miss that program on the 29th of February, call our customer service to book for a session for training. Just call the customer service on 0805 040 0895, 0805 040 0895. I'm glad to announce to you that we're giving scholarship for everyone who's joining us for the training this period. Usually our training fee is 200,000 naira because it costs that much. But all you need to do is just to fund your account with a set money, and then you can learn how to trade both crude oil and Forex or anyone that catches your attention. Also note that the money is yours. And one thing we're saying to you is that as you put in that money in your account and start trading, there are good chances that before the end of your training, you would have even made so much more profit on that money that you started the business with. So that's to tell you that it's a win-win situation for you. You're getting knowledge from us for free, you're investing your own money, and then you're getting returns on your investments too before you even finish getting the knowledge. Isn't that a win-win situation?
All right, so we've been talking with Precious Enye, a wealth creation expert with CCI Traders, and we're talking about the Africa on the Rise training and developing 1,000 entrepreneurs in Port Harcourt. And you've talked so much extensively about how to make money, especially in these very difficult times, in Forex, agro-technology, oil and gas trading, full stack development. That's very important because the whole world is on the web these days. So you really need to be connected to that and for digital marketing. Thank you very much for gracing us today.
Thank you so much for being there. Just to let you know that our office is open to you. And our office is on the third floor of Mayon House. Mayon House is along Rumola Stadium Link Road. That road that links Rumola to Stadium Road, which is a new Kensarawiwa Road now. So you could just stop by in our office and make inquiries for your training or book a session via our customer service. Call them right now on 0805 0400 895, 0805 0400 895. Our website is www.ccitraders.com. You can also reach us on www.ccitraders.net. On Facebook and Instagram, we are at CCI Traders, and on Twitter, we are at CCI_traders. Our Lagos office is 7th floor, Molina Towers, Alfred Railway Road, Ikoyi, Lagos. Our office is open to you. You can always come in, and to let you know that we are ready to train even beyond entrepreneurs in River State.
All right, thank you very much, Precious Enye. Of course, you heard her. No more, Oga, your boys are loyal. Make sure you contact them.
Let me say something just before I drop it. Did you know I used to say that if the so-called laptop computer boys, I don't want to use the general terms they call them, if only they know that they can make so much money legally online, then you will not be in the computer for hours or for days and be waiting for a maga that will pay. Because that time that you're using to wait for a maga to pay, you can make so much money online legally. And that's why we're here to educate you on those and more.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Every morning as the cock crows, a new day creeps in. new goals are set, challenges are overcome, and success is achieved. Be part of a new day as we take you to its heights on today's quest. It's informative.
The President of the United States of America was very clear that America for the first time has confidence in Nigeria.
Educative.
The governor tells the public, oh look, there's no money for the federation account. And you claim to be a state, you're supposed to be a local government.
Opinionated, interactive, and breezy. Today's Quest, weekdays from 6 to 10:45 a.m. Join the conversation because it's a new day. Today's Quest, right here on Today 95.1 FM, voice of the people.
Thank you for staying tuned to Today 95.1 FM. Good morning to you. Yes, this is Today's Quest, and I am Kalada, and I will be your host for the remaining part of the show, and at newspaper headlines on the show. And trust me, there are a lot of wonderful news making the rounds, and we will be looking at it, and I will be taking your opinions on each and every one of them. But let's start with what is in our bulletin. If you are an ardent listener of Today 95.1 FM, you must have come across me talking about the ASU versus feminine issue. And, my debate has always been if or whether the federal government is going to bow to the pressure of ASU, which is, of course, the Academic Staff Union of Universities. And they are, saying that, see, we will not be a part of the IPPIS. I don't know how you want to do it, but this will affect the little autonomy the universities do enjoy in Nigeria. And, the federal government is arguing that, see, you are under... I employed you, you're under me, and, you have to do what I say. You don't determine how I should pay you salaries. There's the back and the forth. But right about now, from the news update bulletin that we read, the 9 o'clock hour and even the 10 o'clock hour, I'm beginning to see that the Labour and Employment Minister, Chris Ngige, is saying that there will be a measure of the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System, IPPIS, and the UTAS, which is, a system developed by the university lecturers as a way out of the contentious payroll system. Is this already a bowing out strategy? Maybe ASU has got the federal government at a jugular, and the federal government is doing, how do I get away from this without looking like the villain, without looking like the bad person? And so the federal government is out there, and the federal government is saying, you know what, okay, why don't we join both systems? Or do you just feel like, maybe it's not a bowing out something, politicians like to bow. Remember the screening of ministers out there bowed, and, they left the chambers and all of that. But maybe this is not all of that. This is just, the federal government being diplomatic, very much concerned about students and their welfare, and how this will, be inimical to the progress of students, because this will alter, if this strike is allowed to linger, it will alter the students and their learning process. All right. We will also want to look at the committee set up by the River State government. The River State Executive Council has set up an awareness creation committee for the prevention of coronavirus in the state. Now, Commissioner of Information and Communication told newsmen after the State Executive Council meeting presided over by Governor Nyesom Wike that the committee is made up of 5 members. Now, the committee is chaired by the Commissioner for Information, who is Paulinus Inserim, and other members are Commissioner for Health, Professor Chike Prinsul, Commissioner for Environment, Ibik Stamunor, Commissioner for Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Olisa Tasi Amadi, and Commissioner for Youth Affairs, Oya Prince. Now, committee has been set up. And I'm wondering, do we really need a committee? I'm sorry, because every time there is a committee being set up, I mean, not just in Rivers State, it's a government thing. A committee set up to investigate this, a committee of inquiry, a committee to do this, a committee to do that. I mean, I'm thinking, could this just have been handled, in a more, how do I put it? What word is good to describe this now? Could this have been handled in another way? Like, making sure that people who come in through the airports are properly screened. Yes, orientation is very necessary. So maybe they could have, partnered with the National Orientation Agency, the Rivers State chapter, to ensure that this information is disseminated to all the nooks and crannies in Rivers State. But then again, I mean, there's nothing wrong with setting up a committee. I'm just saying that, setting up a committee. It's an attitude of, government officials. And I'm wondering, and I hope and I believe you're wondering like I'm wondering, and maybe we can ponder together and find an answer to all of that on the show this morning. But to more serious matters, you must have seen the caption on the Punch newspaper where it says tension as Ekiti queries top monarchs for insubordination. Tension as Ekiti queries top monarchs for insubordination. Now it looks like it's becoming a trend. You first of all would remember the Usman Danfodio story. I mean, that broke the internet, and then we moved on from that traditional ruler who was shaking his head like Usman Danfodio to, the traditional ruler in Kano State, the emir or the former emir of Kano, who was removed or dethroned, and now it is in Ekiti State. It is in Ekiti State. And according to this report, Ekiti State Governor Dr. Kayode Fayemi has queried some prominent traditional rulers in the state over alleged insubordination. Now, Fayemi, in the query issued individually to the affected traditional rulers by the Bureau of Chieftaincy Affairs dated March 11, gave the monarch 72 hours within which to reply. Now, the query, which was entitled Absence from State Functions and Council of Traditional Rulers monthly meetings, was signed by A.O. Adeoye on behalf of the Permanent Secretary of the Bureau. Now, it read in part, it has come to the attention of Mr. Governor that Your Royal Majesty has not been attending the monthly statutory meeting of the State Council of Traditional Rulers and State Official Functions since August 2019. Your conspicuous absence at the council meetings and state official functions without any excuse or justification is considered inimical to the proper administration of the chieftaincy institution you represent. Now, therefore, Mr. Governor has directed that Your Royal Majesty should forward your representation for this inaction through this office within 72 hours on the receipt of this letter. The query, coming less than 2 days after the former emir of Kano, Alhaji Muhammadu Sanusi II, was deposed by the Kano state government, caused anxiety in parts of Ekiti state as people alleged that it was preparatory to dethronement of the prominent Ekiti monarchs. However, the traditional rulers have kept mum as none of them responded to efforts made by a correspondent to get their reaction to the development. I mean, it's the prominent rulers under the aegis of the 16 Pelu Obas, commonly known as Alade Merindin Logun, had been pitted against the governor over his appointment of the Alawe of Ilawe Ekiti, Oba Ajibade Alabi, who they alleged was not among the Alade Merindin Logun as chairman of the traditional council. Now, I mean, it's a long read, and it looks as if the Kano State's saga will be like, what's the word now? A precedent for many other deposition of monarchs in Nigeria. And I remember talking about this on the afternoon show on several occasions, and I asked the question, is there any way we can actually separate traditional institutions from government institutions? Because my growing up days, I happened to learn that traditional rulers are custodians of, customs and cultures and traditions in the various communities that they do represent. Now, I understand that, the advent of democracy has pitted or has put the traditional rulers under the institution of government, but that does not mean that we cannot separate, their powers and separate. I don't know, but can we really separate it? But because it looks as if traditional institutions are under threat. It started in Rivers State, it moved to Kano State, it's in Ekiti State. I don't know what state is next, but the question remains, can we separate the institution of tradition from the institution of government? All right, moving over to another story. What do I have here? Of course, it broke the internet yesterday where the Senate is looking at a bill to make HND and ND minimum qualifications for certain government positions. Caption from the Punch newspaper still says Senate advocates HND for president, governors, ND for others. The Senate on Thursday passed for second reading a constitution amendment bill which prescribes higher national diploma or its equivalent as the educational qualification requirement for anyone seeking to contest the office of the Nigerian president or state governor. Now, the bill, sponsored by a member of the People's Democratic Party from Plateau State, Senator Isfifanus Giang, also prescribes national diploma or its equivalent as the minimum qualification for federal and state lawmakers. Now, the bill seeks to alter the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to provide for the amendment of Section 65 2A and 131D. I mean, what do you make of this? Do you really think we need... I know a lot of people... we talked about it briefly yesterday, but it's still, headlining the news, so we can still talk about it, right? What do you think of this? Do you think this will be infringing on the rights of certain people? So, for instance, I have the right to association, right? I have the right to becoming whatever I want to become. But now making this criteria or putting this as a prerequisite to become a president or a governor or even a legislator, it might just... I'm looking at it. Do we really need certificates? Do we really need certificates? Do we really need it? A lot of people are out there with so much wisdom. A lot of people are out there with so much knowledge that they did not get from the four walls of any educational institution. A lot of people are, are leading innovations, charting out pathways and patterns, and not get it from educational institutions. But look at it from the other side of the fence as well. This might just be a good thing. It might just be wonderful. It might just be helping us screen people without discipline, without attitude, who are hell-bent on spending the national money. And, emptying it till it gets dry, by the way. This might just be a way of screening out people who have not disciplined themselves enough to achieve certain goals like, national diploma and higher national diploma. Or if you're sitting on the fence like I am sitting, you probably think this is all, a ploy for 2023. You know how, let's use the Bayelsa State governorship election for example. You know how PDP accused APC of having a deputy governor without a proper certificate or a forged certificate. And how APC responded and accused the PDP deputy governor of also having a forged NYSC certificate. And how the certificate accusations have been going back and forth, not just only in Bayelsa State, but every other state. Not too long ago, we saw Governor Wike even accusing the former Edo State governor of not having the proper certification, right? So this is my conspiracy theory. All of them, when I mean all of them, all of them know each other. The police know themselves. I would always say they are one and the same, whether they belong to PDP, APC, Accord. I mean, they are one and the same. I'm yet to see a politician who has a different color. So they know each other, right? And they know each other's strength and weaknesses. So that will mean that if they're coming up with such a bill or they're trying to propose such a law, then they are trying to screen out certain people who do not have certificates or who have false certificates so that they can shout, hey, he doesn't have certificate though, he cannot run as governor. He doesn't have certificate though, he cannot be minister. Or legislator. He cannot come back as a legislator. So this is gonna be amazing. I'd like to see if this bill, will make it into a law. I'd like to see if this actually does work. Still talking about bills, I saw a bill that has become law in Anambra State. I'm looking for that bill. I can't find it right now. I started somewhere. Oh my! I have to look for it now. But it has to do with funeral rites in Anambra State. You remember last year that they had a bill in the House of Assembly in Anambra State to reduce the cost of burial rites in Anambra State, and it made it into law. But it looks as if they did not stop there. They have come out. They've come out to even do much more. And this time, where is it? I'm looking for it. I cannot find it. Okay. When I